Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are here for the All Blacks taking on Fiji. Should be a very exciting contest down south at Forsyth Barr Stadium in Dunedin. And I am extremely happy about this matchup. We've got a strong Fijian side taking on the All Blacks that were able to defeat Tonga last week 102-0. So this match, a lot of people are saying that it could be a very high scoring one. I would agree with that. How many points are Fiji going to be able to get up against the All Blacks? That is another big question. Or possibly, can they pull off the ultimate upset? But I hope you are all doing well in the chat. We have got a whole heap of people here. We have got Hope Goat. We have got James Gordon-Millie. Also Toby. We have got Philemoni, Mako Vunabola, Smithy Toilet, Scrum Lass, Jet Lees, Riley, and also Shadow Ghost as well. Thank you all very much for tuning in this early. They are showing the starting lineup and reserves for the All Blacks. I'll be putting up the starting lineup here for the All Blacks. As you can see, they have got a very strong side, and they have made 13 changes from last week. A whole change front row with George Bauer, Cody Taylor, who has had some very good form this year for Super Rugby, and then also Nipololala at number 3. Then Patrick Tuipulotu getting the nod to start this one at 4, and then a bigger nod there, Brodie Retallick. He has been given the green light to be able to start in that locking position at 5. Sam Whitelock going to be coming off the bench. Then the loose forward trio, Shannon Frizzell returning from injury. 7 is going to be Ethan Blackadder, Dalton Publi, a little bit of a calf injury. So because of that, it does mean that Shannon Frizzell and Ethan Blackadder are going to be 2 men out on the field, joined by Hoskins Satutu at number 8. He has been dangerous. Luke Jacobson, very good game that he did have last week, but now it is going to be Satutu starting. Aaron Smith, he is going to be the captain for this one with Sam Whitelock, who was on the bench. He was captain last week, but not this week. Aaron Smith at his home ground of Forsyth Barr. He is looking concentrated. He is looking fired up. 98 test caps for that man. Then at 10, Bowden Barrett. He has taken that jersey from Mo'unga this week. Going to be exciting to see what he can do with the backline that is outside of him. David Havili and Rieko Ioane make up the centres. Havili getting his first performance or his first chance in the AB's jersey this year. Then George Bridge out on one wing. Several Reese out on the other. The 2 Crusaders teammates linking up there with Geordie Barrett at the back at 15. So that is the starting lineup for the All Blacks. We've got a lot of people in the chat as well. Do appreciate you all being here. We have got in there Retallick's at 5, or Retallick at 5 is a perfect move. He's great at the set piece. One of the greatest line-out jumpers as well. Yeah, he's going to be impressive, and hopefully he is going to be able to have a very good performance here early on in this match, because Sam Whitelock off the bench, that is a huge amount of experience to have coming off that bench. But Brodie Retallick, he's a physical player, and he may have to be up against this Fiji outlet. We have also got cheers Hamish from David. Good luck, my large sons, as well. Seth Scrumless and Hay from Kyle as well. And I'd say behind Ian Jones, Paul O'Connor, and Victor Matfield as well. Cheer from some. And we have also got me choking, unfortunately. Sorry about that. BKR Sport has said Tosoviti, of course. He will be going for Fiji in this match as well. And Richard Retallick says, Riley Bennett. Hey, says Max Cottle, welcome into the live stream, mate. Let's go Fiji. I'm so sorry, NZ, but my country is Fiji as well. Go me, go me, go me, man, as well. And 49-19 for the All Blacks. 19 likes already. Big Brody, man. Some dummies as well, says O'Reilly Bennett. That's the thing. This All Black side, it's going to be hard to beat them, but Fiji, we will look at their lineup now. Now, I will mention that some of my pronunciations of some of these names may be just that little bit off, so I do apologize in advance. But in the front row, they have gone with Benny Ravai, Matavesi, and also Dogue, maybe, in that number 3 jersey. Then the locks for this one, it's going to be Mayana Vanua and also Nakarawa. So those are going to be 2 guys who are going to be exciting to watch in that line-out to see how they can test up against the likes of Retallick. Then at 6, Johnny Dyer. 7 is going to be Kunavula. And then at 8, the dangerous ball runner, Tuisu. Then at 9, it is going to be Kuruvoli with Ben Vulavala. I feel like that's a name that people have been throwing around this week quite a bit in that number 10 jersey. Namani Nadolo. Now, I remember watching him in the Autumn Nations Cup game up against Georgia. He was on fire in that game, and he is going to be marking up with Sever Reese in this match. So that is going to be an extremely exciting contest to watch between those 2 men. And then we have got Lavani Borgia, the captain, at 12. Naya Kalevu outside him at 13. Aroni Sal out on the right wing. And then Kini Muri Valu is going to be the fullback. So that is the starting lineup for both the All Blacks and Fiji. We will look at the bench in a very short moment. We have got All Blacks Seskar as well going for them all the way from South Africa. And let's go Peroni Sal at number 14 as well from Pene Albert. But now we will look at the reserves bench. Now, the All Blacks, they have got some very strong players there. The likes of Dane Coles, Ethan de Groot, going to be getting his debut. I know if he didn't get a debut down in Dunedin, there would have been riots down south. But then number 18 is also going to be Tyrell Lomax. Then we look at 19, Sam Whitelock, very experienced man to be coming off the bench. Number 20, Luke Jacobson. I feel like he has earned that spot from the form that he found last week. And then number 21 is going to be Finley Christie, no Brad Weber this week. A little bit of an injury in that first game, but I believe he is still 100%, but instead they did go with Christie in this one. 22, going to be Damien McKenzie, perhaps looks at slotting into the number 10 jersey, perhaps. When he comes off the bench, we'll have to wait and see. And then number 23, the inform 5-try man, Will Jordan, for the All Blacks to finish off the reserves bench. Looking through Fiji, the first name that comes to mind is Manasa Mataele in that number 23 jersey, because of the fact that in this situation, he is going to be up against some of his old Crusaders teammates. They've just shown us that Will Jordan has scored 7 tries in 100 minutes off Test rugby. That's a pretty good start to your Test career, that is for sure. But yeah, Manasa Mataele possibly going up against the likes of George Bridge or Sarah Reese later on in the match as well. And now we look in the chat, and we have got there Tuasova not playing. No, I believe he is either injured or wasn't able to get over, unfortunately, for this matchup. But then at this stage also we have got, is Tuasova not playing? No, he is not. And yep, Ben Vullavulla is the best kicker so far. He kicked the ball from the side as well, says Penny Albert. And anybody got links to the game? I believe if you are looking for somewhere to watch it, it is on Sky, Stan Sports, also maybe 9 now, but I'm not too sure in Australia. And then Rugby Pass might have it as well. And Tuabola has said yes as well. But nonetheless, I will quickly add a bit of a poll going to see what you guys think is going to be the end score in this match now. At this stage, I will quickly get that up for you guys, because I'm interested. I feel like it's going to go the way of the All Blacks in terms of that poll, but is it going to go the way of the All Blacks in the actual match? That is a big question here. But at this stage now, it is hopefully going to be working right. Who is going to win the match? Who is going to win the match? We have also lost George, for anyone who was wondering why he wasn't actually here for this one. Hi, I will be listening, but not chatting because I will be having a shower. Says more cake, and no worries there, mate. And we have also got in the chat the Haha Fiji team as well, says Penny Albert, and Tuasova Vilnako. I feel like I'm pronouncing things wrong, unfortunately, but nonetheless, we will have that poll up in a very short moment. At this stage, Forsyth Barr, of course, no wind, so it does make kicking maybe a little bit easier for the men who will have the boot. I assume Bowden Barrett will be the one who does take the kicks, and maybe they go with Geordie Barrett for those longer ones from halfway if he does decide to take them on, although I don't see the All Blacks taking too many I don't see them taking too many threes in this match. It's just one of those ones that against Fiji, you got to try and get as many points as you can, because of the fact that if you give them half a chance here, Fiji, they will make you pay. Who is going to win the match? I struggle to type that. I feel like typing and talking at the same time is actually a lot harder to do than it seems. I am well and truly messing it up, but we will go Fiji. There we go. Right. Ask the community who's going to win the game. Be sure to vote in that poll in the chat. My Samoa did really well. As well, says Leonard, they finished the match phenomenally, Samoa. Like, it was one of those ones, it was going to be extremely close by the looks of it, but then they were able to get over the line in the end with some very good play late in that match as well. There's room for mistakes and upsets as well, says Paul Puck, and also Hamish to George say, you two were reacting to the fight tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting one. I'd like to, but I feel like because of when I'm going to be going to bed at about 6 a.m. or so, it may be a little bit of a tight fit, but I will try my best to be able to do so for that one. Fiji will win as well, says JT Moses, and Fiji. Bowden Barrett was in the middle of the Fijian lads. We also got, I think they were discussing the Las Vegas showdown, or Las Vegas time zone versus New Zealand time zone. Yes, we were indeed on Scrumless in the chat as well. I think we might consider watching it. It may have to be a replay, though, depending on what time it is that it does start, because I know it's a 2 p.m. kickoff or a 2 p.m. Start time for the main card. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not those other fights on that card, the likes of Tai Tuivasa, I believe, is fighting as well. And Aussie boy fighting Greg Hardy, ex-NFL player. So now at this stage, we are probably sitting around 15 minutes away from kickoff here. We still have the Huckers to come, and that should be very exciting to see as well. At this stage, I am seeing if I can find you guys a live scoreboard so you can see roughly in terms of the time in the matchup. And we have got congrats on your 3K, brother. Thank you very much, mate. Hugely appreciated. Like, we hit it the other day, and since then we have already gone up another around 50 or so. So it is just awesome, the support that you guys have been showing to the channel very recently, and it's hugely appreciated as well. I'm talking, but I'm going for Fiji as well, says David. I think a lot of people are going for Fiji in this match. Seems to be the one that maybe the upset could be on the cards. We'll have to wait and see, though. I feel like in this match, if anyone can do it, it could be Fiji, although they haven't had a lot of time together, is the big situation that I feel like is lurking on most people's minds because of the fact that if they do end up getting this win, it will just be an absolutely phenomenal one because of the fact that, yeah, they just haven't had the preparation that the All Blacks have. Kia ora, brother, as well, says OGNZ. Fiji all the way, says JT Moses. Do you get money from YouTube? We do indeed, although it isn't as much as you guys probably think it is in that situation. Most of our revenue does come from donations on the live streams. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this one. Oh, I was going to get party poppers for this live stream. That is a shame. They are in the cupboard at the moment. I might have to go get them because we were going to be celebrating 3,000 subscribers. All Blacks backline is super fast. They are indeed. Havili and Ioane in that midfield is just going to be an extremely exciting one to watch because of the fact that it's just a good combo. Havili's going to run it hard at the line, and then from there, it's going to be that situation of it just going possibly out to the wingers as well. Even DeGroot will shine. He will indeed off the bench. I am excited to see what he can do there. Go Frizzell as well, says David. And also we have got Go All Blacks. Just want to see how much mistakes All Blacks will make this game. The rest already for sure thing as well, says Ko Chang Fang. And also we have got Brody going to shine tonight. He says he's in better shape now than ever. He is looking sharp in like the training. He was actually keeping up with the Barrett brothers, which is awesome. And no disrespect, but they're not called the Mighty All Blacks for nothing as well, says David. And Go McKenzie off the bench. He is going to be making his way out onto the field, and hopefully he does have a decent performance there as well. Damian McKenzie, he had a very good game last week, linking up with Will Jordan very nicely. So that is one of those combos that I am extremely excited to see in action. I'll subscribe if he says Fiji all the way. I guess I could say it. JT Moses, it is at this stage maybe Fiji all the way. I added the maybe just because of the fact I feel like Fiji are going to have a very good game, though, because of the fact that it's just one of those ones that they have a strong side, Fiji, and I enjoy watching them play rugby. Some of the names I do struggle with, so I will apologize for that in advance. But some of these guys, like the backline, Vula Nadolo, Botia, Naya Kalevu, Sal, and also Muri Valu. It's a pretty awesome one indeed. Hey, mate, will you show the game live? Unfortunately, due to licensing, any footage that I show of the game would get me completely taken off YouTube. Unfortunately, I believe we'd get banned from live streaming for 3 months. So I am sorry about that, but I won't actually be able to show any match footage. I can only tell you guys about what's happening in the game. Reed Nichols is in the chat as well, and he has said, hi, welcome into the live stream, mate. And we also got, I'll subscribe if you show the match. I am sorry. But yeah, unfortunately, YouTube are very strict in that regard, and any footage or audio, even if I had my headset up too loud, I would get taken off YouTube. But they are showing the starting lineup for the All Blacks. I will show them once again. They have got 13 changes from the last match. They are starting in the front row with 3 new front rowers, a whole new fourth back, to be fair. George Bauer, Cody Taylor, and Nepo Lulala. Tui Pelotu and Brody Retallick returning from Japan to have his first All Blacks test of the year. Then it's going to be Shannon Frizzell returning from injury as well. Ethan Blackadder, and then Oscar Satutu. Now, Ethan Blackadder is an interesting one at 7 because of the fact I believe I have read somewhere that he only spends 7% of his career at 7 for starting a match. So that is interesting. Aaron Smith is the captain for this one at number 9. Bowden Barrett, David Havili, Rieko Ioane in the midfield. That's going to be a very exciting pairing at Forsyth Barr for this match as well. No wind, so the cross kick could well and truly be on. George Bridge, Sever Reese, Crusaders teammates out on the wing, and then Geordie Barrett linking up with his brother. He is going to be at fullback. I will put the Fijian lineup up, and I will quickly read the chat as well. We have got other All Blacks as well, says Anwar, and also Crusaders boys will shine. Yeah, there are a lot of them in this side as well. And we have got I'm subbed and say All Blacks will win as well. Is Fiji the highest rated Pacific team? I feel like they are. And it's one of those ones that, you know, Samoa played decently, but I think Fiji are going to have a better game than Samoa had up against Tonga. Although that second half was very good from Samoa as well. Really hoping for a disciplinary game. Would be a shame to see any yellow cards or worse as well, says Sebastian. Yeah, that's the thing. As soon as you get a yellow or a red card, it can completely change the game. Like if Fiji end up with an early card, I feel like the All Blacks could score 2 or 3 tries during that yellow card. And that sounds like it is a little bit possibly too many, but I think it could be the case. They actually are showing around Forsyth Barr. There aren't actually that many people there at this stage, which is kind of surprising. I would have thought it would have been almost a sellout for this match. But we have got All Blacks, Aroni Sawa as well, says JT Moses and Hamish. How do you reckon Aaron Smith will go as captain? I think he will do absolutely fine. Like, because of the fact that he is a very decent player, Aaron Smith, and he leads from the front for the Highlanders throughout the whole year. Fiji at the moment are actually singing in the changing room. They are getting in the mindset of going out there and being able to win. The guys out on the field are going to be the ones who are just to my side. Buller from Fiji as well, says Millie Doyle, and also why the Fijian boys singing in the sheds. I heard another team that does it. I think it's the Western Force, and it is to do with the factor of kind of getting you in that mindset of kind of relaxing a little bit, although it may be a different reason for Fiji here, but it's kind of one of those ones that it's just to kind of chill you out, make you know that now you're ready for a fight out there on the field. Not a literal fight. We don't want any punch-ups out there. I feel like the All Blacks would lose those 9 times out of 10, to be fair. We also got in there as well, but now I'm getting a feeling that we're going to have a red card in the first half. Imagine if it's a red card to the All Blacks. That would be a little bit of a spanner in the works for their game plan, I would think, although they would have been training with 14 men out on the field as well. Can people stop asking the Kiwi lads if they can show the game? It would become a broken record. As I said, David, I think it is all of the new people, though. So I kind of don't mind because of the fact that a lot of people do want to see the game. But, yeah, pretty much licensing is the big problem, and we would get copyright striked and possibly sued by Sansa. So we do not want to take that chance at all, because it's one of those ones that even if you had a mirror like someone's mentioning, like the YouTube copyright system is very smart, and they take it down pretty much instantly, and then we would lose our channel for 3 months for live streaming, which is missing out on the whole rugby championship, which is not what we want to do, because this is going to be a fantastic competition here, just like this game between these two sides here, Fiji and New Zealand, the All Blacks. Yeah, on the bench, Ethan de Groot going to get a debut. They are showing Nemani Nadolo. He is emotional at the moment. 33, debut in 2010, 30 matches, 22 tries. He had a fantastic game up against Georgia last week, and he is hoping that maybe he can do the same here. He had a good game on my Rugby Challenge gameplay that I did do. I think I released that a little bit ago. The thumbnail was a bit broken, though, so I think it was just a game screenshot. But, yeah, in that match, the All Blacks were able to win it, so it will be interesting to see if that is the case. The last time these two sides played, 2011, long time ago. So we will have to wait and see whether the result will be different. I believe it was the All Blacks who were able to win that one way back in the day. 5 from 5, I think that said, for the All Blacks beating Fiji, but this one could be different. My cat at the moment, he's half asleep in the corner, but he will be hoping that maybe he normally goes for the Crusaders, to be fair, my cat, and the Chiefs. And that man, Brodie Retallick at the Chiefs, 81 matches, getting the start in the number 5 jersey over Sam Whitelock in this one. Can he have the performance that I'm sure he wants coming back from Japan? His debut in 2012. It's been a long time coming for that man to get back into that All Blacks jersey by the looks of it. They are just wandering around at the moment. I think we are getting ready for the New Zealand national anthem, second national anthem, Cuzzy, and on your chest of pride, brother, as well. And players coming out now. Score prediction, brothers. I think I said in my score prediction was about 49 to 12, I think, to the All Blacks. But I don't know whether it's going to be that one-sided, especially since they put it in the title of the stream. Yeah, I try and warn you guys in terms of that title with the not showing game, just so that for those people who are looking through trying to find it, you don't end up missing out. We always got who you going for? I mean, I love to remain impartial, so I feel like I'm going to try and stay straight down the middle in this game. Going for Fiji, going for the All Blacks, going for a great game of rugby here. Honestly, given some of the Nick Berry's decisions in the past, I feel the worst in terms of the red card, and also big return Retallick as well. And we have got Singer Anthem with Pride fellas as well. Says Smithy Toilet got to defend New Zealand from it was Scrumless website to watch. Sorry, I'm having a struggle with my words at the moment. Unfortunately, we have got at this stage, I'm watching on Sky Go. That is also available on Stan Sport in Australia, and also Rugby Pass, I believe, also have this game. But we are only around 5 minutes away from kickoff. If you had to pick, says Riley Bennett, I feel like that one, because I am from New Zealand, I should be going for the All Blacks in that regard. But I am pretty much just straight down the middle. They are showing Ben Vullavulla there. He is hoping for a good performance. Hey, Hamish Buller from Suva, Fiji. As well, says Smilly Toilet, welcome in. And we have got Coach Ifang and said Buller Fiji and the Kiwi Lads game. What is going to be the next video? Says Brandon, if you don't count this live stream, I actually did this game on Rugby Challenge to see if I could get somewhere similar to the actual result. So it will be interesting. If I do, it will be pretty awesome. Do you know what? They are showing Nadolo here. He's got a tear in the eye because of the fact that, I mean, it's been a long journey for that man, Nemani Nadolo, to get back into that jersey. He is singing it with pride. He's got tears rolling down the face. The Fijians, they look very zoned in at the moment, I guess you could say. They will be emotional. They're going to make sure that those emotions, they can get them in check before kickoff, or else could lead to a couple early mistakes, but going to be a good game to watch. That is for sure. At this stage now, it is going to be the New Zealand national anthem next as well. But at this stage, it's going to be interesting. That is for sure. The national anthem is going at the moment. We have got Curly Bill and Courtney Laws playing for Fiji now as well, says Marco Votopolivia, and Fijians will definitely have at least a yellow card. They are known to hit high as well, says Vito Skux. Any links to the game, boys? I believe Sky Go, Rugby Pass, and Stan Sport may be the only ones covering it, unfortunately. Sing it, says Riley Bennett. Unfortunately, I couldn't sing to save myself, so I feel like it would end up disrespecting the national anthem more than that. But I can put the hand there if that is better for a little bit. But my cat at this stage, I'm worried my cat's going to roll off the roll off the seat. Put your forearm on your chest and look up as well, says Vinny. Do it, singing with pride. Everyone's got he played professionally for the Reds for 3 years. He bloody loves the Reds colour as well. Oh, the cat's going down, as he know. He's caught himself. He's done well there. Good save, mate. No one saw it. Don't worry. It's not like we have 174 people watching already. We have got who they almost always dislikes the Kiwi Lads live streams before games even start. It is just because of the fact that we aren't actually showing the game. So people normally don't like that too much. Danny has said you should be an auctioneer. Welcome back, Danny, as well. Good to see you, mate. And we have got, does anyone, that one's going too quick, Billy, at the moment, says Grumley, tears out the eyes, my G, as well, says Marco Votopolivia. And yeah, going back to that auctioneer thing, I have been told that I can talk extremely quickly, which in some regards helps me, in some regards it doesn't, because I say words probably quicker than my brain can comprehend them, to be fair. But nonetheless, the cat is comfy. The national anthems are almost done, and then we're going to get a haka, and then we are right into the match between these two sides. I'm excited. Hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. They have got the opera singer there. Aaron Smith is emotional as well. He is the captain for the All Blacks 98 Test match at his home ground of Forsyth Barr. Now it's going to go from being emotional to all of a sudden being zoned in for this haka to try and, yeah, it's going to be interesting. They're all crossing over at the moment. What haka are the All Blacks going to be going with? That's a big question here. We will add that as well. I got my scoreboard ready. 12 things in the chat at the moment. Live scoreboard, said Riley Bennett. I will, as soon as it ends up getting into the matchup at this stage. We are still waiting for the hakas to take place. I hope George made it home soon. He's having a good poop as well. Says Grumless. I'm sure he is. Whoever's got there as well. Live scoreboard, it is coming soon. Hamish brother, do the Pukana as well, says Smithy Thor. And whoever's got another link to the gameplay, says Xavier. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone has actually got one because of the fact that anyone who is kind of live streaming it doesn't actually have any commentary. You should ask your Mrs. Jacinda to make the rugby free to hear for everyone. I mean, that would be awesome. Or Botia is going to be leading the haka for Fiji. They are spread out on the field. This is going to be exciting. You can tell already they are in the shape of almost a bow and arrow there, Fiji. In fact, they almost are. And they are fired up. They are showing Yato there. Back from Clermont, and that is the haka done for Fiji. Now it is the All Blacks' turn. Aaron Smith deserves the captain after so many years contributing to the ABs. Not just the All Blacks. He's been at the Highlanders for years. Like, that man is a legend down south, which is why it's so awesome that he is getting this opportunity. Clayton has said, thanks, Kiwi Lad. I'm hoping Fiji come out a different fish from Tonga. Good luck to both teams. And his auntie Cindy, your missus as well, says Riley Bennett. She is not. But now the All Blacks, it is going to be Dane Coles once again leading the haka. Now, that's interesting because of the fact that it was him last week and everyone thought it would go back to Aaron Smith. So it's awesome that he is getting the chance to lead once again, but Aaron Smith at the front of the haka. And you can't help but smile for the man because of the fact that he has worked so hard for New Zealand rugby. But Dane Coles leading the haka here. And they are doing the haka. Aaron Smith. He's trying to look intimidating at the front. He's got Sam Whitelock and Cody Taylor to each side. And at this stage, the All Blacks, they are looking zoned and they are looking fired up. Bowden Barrett starting this match at 10. What is he going to be able to do here? We will have to wait and see, but that is the haka done. We are only a minute away from kickoff now, ladies and gentlemen. The All Blacks taking on Fiji. Fiji's first match since, I believe, the Autumn Nations Cup, when Nadolo was one of the players that did shine in that one. We have also got thoughts on Retallick or Brody come back. I'm happy to see it because of the fact he's been working hard over in Japan. Like they mentioned, he is as fit as he has ever been. And he is hoping that he can do the same as well. Who's going to kick off? Says Ed Vogel. I will let you know as soon as I see it, but they are showing Yato here. He was fired up as well. Get your phone to facing your screen, bro. Says Fuel One. Unfortunately, YouTube's copyright system, they are pretty switched on, so that would end up with me getting taken down. Unfortunately, you see more behind than usual. Normally, it's around kind of 50 seconds behind live, I believe, if I'm not wrong, but the huddle for the All Blacks is in check. It is going to be Paul Williams as the official, Mike Fraser, John O'Brien, or Brendan, sorry, or Bredon, I believe is the pronunciation of that one, and Chris Hart on the TMO. Hopefully, we won't need too many TMO decisions in this one as well. And we have also got in there, Kiora says Latifa. Hopefully, I pronounced that correctly. That sounded really weird out of my mouth. Latifa, I believe it is. And also, let's make a petition for Finley Christie to lead that haka as well. Maybe one day, but at this stage now, we will at the scoreboard. I will keep you guys informed of the time throughout the match as well. But my cat is excited. Maybe. He's half asleep at the moment, but we will move the light over a little bit, make it a little bit brighter. They are showing Brodie Retallick here. What can he do? Back in the All Blacks jersey. The countdown is on at Forsyth Barr, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for a game of rugby, a physical game of rugby between these two sides. It's going to be kicked off by Beauden Barrett there to get this match underway. 80 to go. It's going to be exciting stuff. Taken nicely by Muri Valu just outside of the 22. Straight in there was one of the All Blacks. I believe it was Shannon Frizzell trying to get that ball. Not quite able to. Fiji just outside of the 22 trying to cover or carry it, I should say. Kick downfield by Ben Vulavula. Big kick downfield just outside of the 22 of the All Blacks now. And it's Jordie Barrett passes it to Beauden. 40 metres out from his own line. Almost at late by the man in the number 8 jersey, Tui Su. Now it's going to be taken beautifully there by the number 9 there, which in this one is Kuruvoli. Taking it absolutely beautifully, but it is a penalty. Then it's going to be against Brodie Retallick, the first penalty of the match. Brodie Retallick flopping over the ball, unfortunately, leaving his feet, and it means that Fiji have got the first penalty. I want to see your cat react to this. He seems pretty happy at the moment, just sleeping at this stage, it seems. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see whether or not he does wake up throughout the match as well. We have also got Let's Make a Petition. I read that one earlier on. Even if Fijian players play for European teams, I don't think they have enough training / preparation times to face the consistency of the All Blacks. Yeah, it's one of those ones. A lot of these players, they have only been together for a week. That kick hasn't found touch from Ben Vulavula. And now Beauden Barrett inside of the 22. It looks like they're going for a counter-attack here. And David Arveli kicks it downfield. He has got a long boot as well. It's a very good kick from David Arveli. And now it's going to be taken by, I believe it was Ben Vulavula. Kicking that one downfield. It's a nothing kick to halfway. And now it's going to be Beauden Barrett. He's got a bit of space here. He's going to get driven near the touchline. Little offload out the back. The silky skills goes to Aaron Smith to Arveli now, who is dragged down by the man in the number 6 jersey, Johnny Dyer. Going back across, Jordie Barrett now joining the line. Brodie Retallick, flat ball out to Hoskins Satutu. It's gone behind everyone in the All Blacks back line though. But now Ethan Blackadder out on the wing. Dalton Babali, he did well out on the wing last week. Ethan Blackadder filling his shoes this week for the number 7 jersey, Rico Ioane, with a bit of a step driven down. He is tackled though. And that one by Kunevula. Well, actually, yes, it was Kunevula. My apologies, it's to Pilotu now. Driving forward 30 metres out at the moment. Jordie Barrett cross kick opportunity. Going for it as well. Is it going to find a Sarah Reese with a little toe forward? But is it going to go too far? Yes, it is. And Sarah Reese not quite able to get that one. That was beautifully done though. Controlled it with the foot, kicked it forward for the grubber. But Sarah Reese just not quite able to catch up with that ball. We've also got there, what's the score margin for this match? I think it's going to be 30 or 40 points difference, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got Beauden Barrett show off as well, says Bucko Votopolopia. He loves a bit of skill. Sarah Reese only about half a metre away from getting the first try of the match for the ABs there. Just show us what you're watching, simple, as well, says Kuratik. Unfortunately, if I showed you what I was watching, you would get to see it for about a second, and then you would get nothing else for the next 80 because YouTube staked down any live streams of the live footage. So I am sorry, but I'm not actually able to show any footage. 22 drop out there from Fiji. Jordie Barrett's going to return the bomb, trying to hit the roof of the stadium there with that one. Jordie Barrett, it's an awkward one, but it's taken nicely, and he takes the mark there. And Ben Vulavula now going to be kicking this one downfield once again. We have also got there, I feel for several reasons. I wonder how he feels playing against his homelands as well. He's going to be excited. I feel like it's one of those ones that in this opportunity, you know, you want to be the best wing on that side. He's marked by Nadolo, who is also a very talented a very talented player out on the wing as well. But now Severis once again on the attack, goes to Jordie Barrett just inside of his own half, fires it across to Tui Pilotu, takes contact on the 50-metre line now. Smith goes to Retallick, sells the dummy, hit hard in the tackle by Johnny Dyer. And also always ripped it away. Johnny Dyer, beautifully done there. And now they are going to be driving forward. Little offload though, and Brodie Retallick trying to get that one straight back, but it's taken now by, it was Maya Narawa, I believe is the pronounce, or not quite. Maya Navanua, sorry. Some of those names in the fullback I do struggle with a little bit. Kicks it downfield. Goes into touch. Seru Reese on the 22. Thinks about taking it quickly. Decides against it there. And it means now that it is going to be a throw for the ABs. All they do take it quickly. So Smith goes to Jordie Barrett. Now the back line is an opportunity out wide for Rico Ioane. Tries to pierce the gap, but he is dragged down and straight on the ball with Fiji. And it's going to be a turnover for them. They've won the penalty, Fiji. Oh, he was thinking about taking it quickly there. The number 14, only decides against it. Tell you what, Fiji are playing well in these early stages. Hi, how are you, says Ollie Wilson. I am hyped up for this game, mate, because of the fact that this is going to be one of those matchups. You know it's going to be physical. You know it's going to be fast-paced. And you know it's going to be a great one to watch. Oh, okay, Ben Vullavulla taking on the three-pointer here. Decides against going for possibly the corner, which I feel like was possibly something that Fiji would do because it is hard to beat the All Blacks with only three-pointers. And we have also got in there as well, Fiji physically imposing, AB's mentally hardened. Regardless, team structure will prevail as well, says Shane. Yeah, that's the thing. In the breakdowns already, Fiji do look like the more physical side. But the All Blacks, their backline's looking a lot sharper because of the fact that Fiji just haven't quite had that opportunity at the backline yet. So we will have to wait and see whether that does happen. But first, Fiji have got an opportunity at 3 points, only 5 minutes into this game now. Well, let's go. I'm waiting for some bleeding noses. Tell you what, there's going to be plenty of them in this match. There's going to be some sore bodies tomorrow, that is for sure. Who's going to score the first try? Said Ed as well. Who's going to score the first try? I'm going to go with a little bit of I'm going to say it's going to be David Havili. Ben Vullavulla kicks that one straight down the middle, 3-0 to Fiji. So the question of whether or not Fiji would lead for any part of this match has just been answered. Yes, they will. And they are leading now 3-0. That rhymed a little bit. And we have got best Fijian player. Go Fiji, said Ed Vogel. I feel like Vullavulla is class in that number 10 jersey, but also I feel like maybe, Ndola, I want to see him have a good game. He had such a good game in the Autumn Nations Cup. Of course, it was against Georgia, though. So he is going to be marked up with Sever Reece. So I am excited to see what he can do in that regard. But at this stage, 3-0 to Fiji, 6 minutes into this game. Taken nicely there by the Fijian number 5, Nakarawa. And by the looks of it, they are looking to possibly just do a couple of phases here, Fiji, before clearing their lines inside of the 22, perhaps. Going to be now Tui Su having a drive, and now they're passing it back. A little bit of it was a bit hesitant because of the man running across, but Ben Vullavulla clears his lines, goes into touch 40 metres out from their own line here, Fiji. Going to be a line-out throw for Cody Taylor. First try would be Cody Taylor. That's a good point going for the corner, perhaps. I feel like I just said David Havili because of the fact that I could think of him in that centre jersey, and it's going to be an exciting combo, him and Ioane. We've also got there, go Fiji, go, says Babitu. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Do let me know if I did get it wrong, though. That's going to be taken nicely by Tui Pilotu. Goes to Smith Barrett now. Rico Ioane piercing the gap, but he has been dragged down. Beautiful tackle there by the captain, Bortia. Now Smith, they've got the advantage as well. I believe it was for the player not rolling away. Tui Pilotu now. Straight on the ball was Bortia. Was going to be a clean turnover. No, he's giving it back now, and it's going back now for the penalty. Do the All Blacks take the 3 points, or do they go for the 7? Go Fiji, go, says Panapasa. And also we have got 200-plus votes in the poll, 200-plus viewers. This is a long awaited game, man. It is indeed. Everyone is hyped up to see the All Blacks in action, and Fiji as well. Like, Fiji are one of those sides. They are extremely entertaining to watch when they play rugby. You know it's going to be physical. You know it's going to be an awesome match. 7.5 minutes in at this stage, the All Blacks kicking for the corner, and now we're in that situation of possibly either rolling more or backline movement here for the ABs. Ioane scored the first try, while guess as well, says Ed Vogel, who's 14 for the All Blacks. I didn't see the lineup. It is Sever Reece for this match. So he is up against some of his Fijian brothers in that regard, but now it's going to be taken nicely by Brodie Retallick, the rolling maul here. Fiji trying to defend it, but now they're starting to go sideways a little bit here. The AB's only 5 metres out now. Cody Taylor at the back, straight through the middle, though. It's going to be Tui Su trying to get the ball. Aaron Smith here has got it. He's going to be passing it off. Who's got it? It's David Havili. Little offload back. Beauden Barrett goes out to Geordie Barrett now from the passer, George Bridge. Oh, that looked rough on the ground. There wasn't a lot of slide there, but Geordie Barrett has scored the first try of the match for the All Blacks. And that was just a nice backline move. And the penalty originally came from Fiji, not rolling away. Then from there, kick for the corner. Cody Taylor, he looked like he was going to have a decent chance of being able to go all the way, but great defence from Tui Su. But then from there, Havili, little offload, Barrett went to George Bridge. He was hit hard late, or not really late, but just hit hard to say the least. And then it was Geordie Barrett who was able to get over the line. Who's the referee? It is Paul Williams for this match. But Geordie Barrett goes, tell you what, someone needs to put some water on that ground. Geordie Barrett looking a bit rough after hitting it at the speed that he did. Or they are saying maybe they lost control of the ball at the back of the rolling maul, the All Blacks. But they are saying it was safely controlled. 9 minutes into this game now, Beauden Barrett with an opportunity to kick this one as well. Geordie is amazing. And he has started this match very well with that try. And he has got that long boot as well as the option. Geordie Barrett, damn, says Tesla as our high. Says Eleanor, welcome into live stream. Anyone who is new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road at this stage now to 4,000 subscribers. Just hit the 3,000, was pretty awesome. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the commentary so far. But Beauden Barrett now lining up his first kick of the night. And he has got that one. So now it's going to be 7-0 to the All Blacks here. And tell you what, the All Blacks at this stage, are they going to be able to get, I feel like 50 points is what a lot of people were saying for this one. The big question is that going to be the case? But it was just a beautiful backline off the back of that rolling maul. Havili hit hard. Then from there, George Bridge also hit hard. You know you're going to get whacked when you are in that backline up against Fiji. But they did manage to get it out the backline, and it was a try there for Geordie Barrett in the 9th minute. We'll add that to the list of try scorers as well. And then we will be right back. Now, Fiji retaining their own kickoff now, though. It was the man in the number 3 jersey, Dog, who has now got it now. It is going to be in the hands of Johnny Dyer trying to ride forward the Fijian side, trying to answer straight back now. Going to be their number 9. Oh, that one has come out of the hands, and it is going to be going back, I believe, for a little knock-on from the ABs. A little bit of a push and shove as well between Aaron Smith, and I believe it was the number 7 there, Kunavula. I don't know whether Aaron Smith wants to be fighting with him. He is huge. That is for sure. But at this stage, Fiji haven't been able to score a try, but they have got those early points on the board. So maybe it will help them out as well. I am just quickly typing for anyone who is wondering. There we go. We will put that up, and we will have it scrolling across the bottom so you guys can see exactly who the try scorers in this match are. Geordie Barrett in the first. We have Oscar, hey, my man. How you doing tonight? I am hyped up, mate. This is a match that a lot of people have been waiting a long time for, so it is awesome that it is now here. What about the 102-0 win against Tonga? It was very impressive. They have got 13 changes in the starting lineup since that one as well, so it's going to be interesting how these guys click. And then they will be playing Fiji next week as well, and then we go towards the Bledisloe. At this stage, a 10 kg advantage for the All Blacks in the pack weight, 907 kgs to the 897 of Fiji. So two very strong sides in that regard for scrum time. Go Fiji, go, says Bernadetta. Welcome back. Thank you very much for tuning in. At least this is a real test, unlike last week as well. Yeah, a lot of people hoping Fiji can get the upset. We'll have to wait and see, though. Oh, Beauden Barrett has to make a big tackle there. And at this stage, Fiji driving forward with that physicality. Even Blackadder giving away the advantage there for not rolling away there. Tui Pilotu. Now it's going to be Dog once again. Or Dog, sorry. Straight on the ball, not able to get it, but Fiji still have this advantage. Murray Valu trying to line up a gap. And he is stepping his way through, unfortunately losing his footing, but he is still driving forward. Oscar Saturu trying to hold him up. And that rolling ball is still going. Murray Valu. The ball has come free. Fiji, it's going to be a penalty to them. About 22 metres out. Do they take another 3-pointer, or do they decide that now is the time to possibly go for the corner? We'll have to wait and see as well. Tell you what, the chat is going that quick at the moment. I am struggling to keep up, but I will mention that any chat that I don't get to read out, I normally read after the live streams when it is going this quick. So thank you all very much for tuning in. Penalties conceded so far, 3 against the All Blacks. Now that is a kind of area that they got very wrong last week, the All Blacks up against Tonga. They just couldn't quite end up finding that rhythm in terms of not giving away penalties. I think they gave away about 13 in that match, and we have a feeling Geordie will make 2 tries in this game as well, says Ed Vogel. And also we have got in there as well in the chat, put try scorers along the bottom, please, says Max Goddard. They are up, and Ben Vullavulla now going to be taking on this kicking opportunity once again for Fiji. Is he going to be able to get it? That's a big question. If he does, the score is going to be 6 to Fiji and 7 to the All Blacks. They are still right in this match, Fiji. No one has taken a backward step, which is why it's going to be so entertaining. Bula Vanaka as well, says Bernadetta, and Fiji kicking again, says Smithy that they are indeed. Perhaps Vullavulla has got that one. Perhaps they're looking at those numbers last week in terms of the All Blacks giving away those 13 penalties going. If they do that in this game, that's an opportunity of maybe around 5 or 6 kicks. That gives us 15 points or so. So maybe they're just looking at it that, trying to just calm the game down early on and receive the kickoff once again from the ABs. But at this stage, 6 to Fiji, 7 to New Zealand after 13 minutes. Beauden Barrett kicks off once again, kicks long. Going to be taken nicely there, nicely taken by Murray Valu, already looking strong in that fullback jersey for Fiji throughout this one. Brody Retallick trying to go through the middle of the breakdown, not quite able to get through though. Going to be passed back now to Ben Vullavulla once again, putting it on the boot. Geordie Barrett lining up on halfway, takes it beautifully, and he sees a bit of a gap, so he goes for it, gives it to his brother Beauden, who is going to be flinging the wide ball out to Rieko Ioane, who's got pace, but Aroni, so he has hit him hard there in that tackle. I feel like I'm going to wince a lot in this match because of the hard hits that we're going to get to see. Nepolulala now getting his first carry 40 metres out from the line of the All Blacks. Aaron Smith going short side, goes to David Havili. No look pass, it's a mistake though, and now it's going to be in the hands of Naya Kalevu. Going back now, it looks like Ben Vullavulla going to be starting the counter-attack. Going to be kicked in behind by Botia. Kicks it hard as well. Gone into the 22. Geordie Barrett takes it nicely. And he has got a long boot. He's going to be returning fire as well. Not his best kick, though, 40 metres out now. Fiji going to have the line out. Good little bit of play for territory there for Fiji. Let's go, hey man, from Brandon. Welcome into the live stream, mate. We have got, hey my man, how are you doing today? Tonight, go All Blacks. Will Jordan to score as well. I feel like they showed the stat earlier that in 100 minutes of Test rugby, Will Jordan has scored 7 times already. So it's probably almost, he's going to end up doing a decent job here as well. Now it's going to be Matavesi going to the front of that line out, going just the 5 metres, but now it's going to be awkward for Fiji, taking it nicely though. It's going to be Cody Taylor stealing that one of the breakdown, the line out, not working out for Fiji there. Now it's going to be Smith, goes back to Beauden Barrett. Kick on the left boot there, Beauden Barrett. Trying to kick it in behind, taken nicely by Aroni Sal. Going back into the hands now of Vula. Oh, he's been hard in the tackle by Brody Retallick, and now it's a knock-on advantage to the All Blacks just outside of the 22. Going to go Hoskins, Satudu, wide ball out to Severies, marked up by Nadolo. Does a bit of a step straight into Cody Taylor. He has been driven down to the ground now, straight on the ball. It's going to be the number 8, but he did have his arms on the ground, unfortunately for him. Giving away that penalty advantage. Beauden Barrett now goes to Retallick with the step as well, but he is nailed. And the tackle by Aroni Sal. Back to Beauden Barrett. Ioane with the step. Driven down to the ground, only 15 metres out at the moment of the All Blacks. He is straight on the ball, the Fijians, so they are going back now for the penalty. Did very nicely there, but geez, this one's going quick at the moment. There isn't a lot of time for reading chat, that is for sure. We have got to show the game, please. Unfortunately, due to licensing, if I show any match footage, the live stream and our channel do get suspended for 3 months in terms of that live stream. So I am sorry. I wish I could show it, but unfortunately, all I can do is give you that commentary. We have got his cat. Cat is doing something as well, says Brandon. He is sleeping in the background at the moment, but he'll probably end up jumping down at some stage, perhaps. Thanks for watching from Singapore as well, says Strazza. Welcome into the live stream, mate. I'm guessing 20 to Fiji, 54 to the All Blacks as well, says Danny. And Tosoviti says, Eska Roy, Fiji is playing well. They're doing decent so far. I feel like it is these early stages that are going to make the match. If they can keep up with the All Blacks in these early stages, defend the rolling ball that's about to hit them. If they can do that, they still have a chance. But as soon as we hit maybe the last 20, I feel like that's when the All Blacks are going to really pour on the pressure. The likes of Will Jordan McKenzie off the bench. It's going to be one of those ones that, it's going to be tough for Fiji later on. So that is why they need early points in this match. 16 and a half minutes in for anyone who is just tuning in. And Shannon Frizzell claims that line out now. It's going to be an answer. Cody Taylor down the wing, trying to step Ethan Blackett and driving him towards the line. Only a metre short now are the All Blacks, who is going to be taking it on. Nepo Lulala driving at the line. He is going to be held up there by Fiji. Good defence there from the Fijian forwards, but unfortunately just a little bit offside. So because of it now, it means that it is going to be a penalty advantage. Cody Taylor now looking like, is he going to take it on? He's going around the side. Yes, he is. Cody Taylor, he's going to get driven down to the grass as well. At this stage, they've still got the penalty advantage. This is a beautiful opportunity for the All Blacks. David Arvili sells the dummy, goes himself, and he scores a try. David Arvili rams into the post there. Kind of an awkward fall for him, but he has scored the try there. David Arvili, and it's going to be a nice, easy kick. I was almost right. I said that he scored the first try. He scored the second, but it was a very nice one. The first time he is in the All Blacks jersey this year. Only 2 tries in his career. That's kind of surprising, but he hasn't had a lot of opportunities, that is for sure, throughout his career. But David Arvili there was able to do very nicely getting over the line. Cody Taylor only a metre short. Unfortunately, Fiji just caught a little bit offside then from there. Beauden Barrett, big sell at a dummy from Havili. Oh, tell you what, that Fijian player, number 7, Kunevula, he just just spear tackled the post with his head. I feel like that's not what you want, but lucky they put pads on it, that is for sure. But Beauden Barrett's kicked it straight down the middle. And now David Havili adds to his try-scoring tally. And that's the thing. I feel like at the end of the season, it's going to be interesting to see who has that top position. But David Havili now, in the 18th minute, was able to score the try. We'll add that one as well. There we go. Nicely done. David Havili scoring there. We also got thoughts on the AB bench. They are strong. Like the likes of McKenzie, Will Jordan. Also, I'm looking at the likes of Even de Groot. He can bring that physicality. He is on debut, so hopefully he has a good match. But also, Luke Jacobson had a phenomenal game last week. So I feel like those 3 players, Will Jordan, Jacobson, and also, you got Sam Whitelock as well now that I think about it. There are plenty of players who have got a very good opportunity of making an impact off that bench. The All Blacks got this ball just outside of their 22. Retallick driven down. Play ending up in a little bit of the wrong place, but now it's going to be going back to Beauden Barrett. Looks like they're going for a backline once again. Geordie Barrett fires it out to Severies. It's going to be a foot race, but now he's gone on the outside to Geordie Barrett. That was beautifully done, but unfortunately, in the end, it was Rieko Ioane just ending up a little bit too far ahead of Geordie Barrett. Wasn't quite able to find the link-up pass, unfortunately, for him. And it means now it's going to be a Fijian line-out, I believe. But we haven't got, I see Havili going far. Yeah, I think the transition from the fullback role to centre has worked perfectly for him because he wasn't getting much time at fullback. I mean, we've got Geordie Barrett, Will Jordan, Damian McKenzie, you name it, they are all there. But number 12, it's a position that you can definitely go for. We've got, hey, Hamish, my opponents are All Blacks, except for the Chiefs players, as well, says Escaroy. One taken nicely in the line out, 40 metres out from their own line now. It's going to be in the hands of Johnny Dyer with a good, strong carry, driving up to halfway, but he has been driven down to the ground now for Fiji. And it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks there. Aaron Smith thinks about taking it quickly, but instead, I believe they are going to be kicking it for the Kia. For the Kia? Cooking for the corner, kicking for the corner is what I was trying to say. Ethan Black out of there. He was able to win the penalty for his side. Great commentary, Hamish. Give it up. Thank you very much, David. Much appreciated there. What are you do the video on Wednesday? I was going to give you $500, says Brandon as well. We actually have possibly, I don't know whether we'll do State of Origin, but we have got on Tuesday the Wallabies taking on France. Bro, wear sunglasses as well, says Jim. Unfortunately, YouTube, still, they're getting quite smart in terms of being able to take down videos. Unfortunately, we haven't got. Thanks, mate, for the live commentary, says Betty Lee. No worries, mate. Thank you very much, Danny. Make sure not to spoil too much in the chat as well. Now it's going to be Tui Pilotu taking that one in the line out. Cody Taylor at the back. Now they're starting to make a couple meters here. The All Blacks 10 meters out at the moment. Going to turn to 5 very soon. That one's gone down there. And now they have been told to use it's going to be Aaron Smith. Goes back to David Arveli, running at the line, breaking it. And it's going to be another try. David Arveli gets a second of the match. And it is a beautiful try between the posts once again for David Arveli. And now the All Blacks are starting to ramp up the momentum in this game. Already scoring the 3 tries. David Arveli scoring 2 of them. He only scored his first one a couple minutes ago. And he is back on the scorer sheet once again in the 21st. It was from the rolling ball once again. Then from there, David Arveli just broke the line beautifully. They weren't able to stop him either. And because of it, it is once again another try to the All Blacks. We've also got Jesus in there from Tesla. Any chance Fiji going to score a try in the first half? CD Vogel. I think they will. I think it's going to be one of those ones that they look strong on attack. They just haven't quite been able to have that opportunity to be able to break that line the way that they like to. I mean, Johnny Dyer had a fantastic run when he didn't get the chance. That one has gone over from Beauden Barrett. And now the score is going to be 21-6. And we have also got there, shout out to the Kawak. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And AB's rocked as well, says Latifa. And also Dam Havili earning that 12 jersey already. That's the thing. Anyone who's gone into that 12 jersey this year, Quintal Pyer had a very good game last week as well. But David Arveli's going, that one's mine, mate. I will get a hat-trick here and I will shut up anyone who says that it shouldn't be me. That was a weird sentence. And we just got what All Black team is better, ABs versus Tonga or ABs versus Fiji? We will have to wait and see a little bit here, Steve Smith. Oh, it's an advantage to the All Blacks now. Or sorry, to Fiji, just inside of the 22 for a knock on. That was a terrible pass, and they're going back now for the scrum. It's a hard one. It's kind of like, I think I'm going to have to wait till about halftime because so far, this All Black side has been looking pretty decent, but they're still going away a few too many penalties. I think they've gone away about 4 or so far. So I will have to wait till a little bit later on. But so far, these guys in the back line looking sharp in that match. That is for sure. We've also got Go Fiji Go. And also I picked Fiji to win. ABs for the win as well, says Joji. But nonetheless, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have already got 80 likes on this live stream. We might have 100 by halftime. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. 61% of you in the poll have said that the All Blacks will be winning this match. We'll have to wait and see if that is the case. But yeah, if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I think the way that this live stream is going, it's got a crazy number of people already watching. We are currently sitting on 3,089 subscribers. I feel like by the end of the first half, we may even be on that 3,100 as well. So if you haven't already, be sure to help us out. We have got there Ben Fuller volleyball. So it's like a volleyball there. Watching from South Africa, says Tiffany as well. So it must be an early morning game, but it is a great way to start the morning. That is for sure. Now Borgia running hard at the line there for Fiji. Currently 22 meters out once again. And you know that they're going to carry the ball hard. They're going to be looking for that gap. And that is almost one for the man on the number 1 jersey, Ravai. I wasn't quite able to get it. Beauden Barrett, I think, is possibly unconscious. No, he's not quite unconscious. They're going to have to stop. Beauden Barrett's looking a little bit wobbly on the legs there. And they have said that they have to stop the game. Oh, he's been cut open above the eyebrow, Beauden Barrett. That looks ugly as well. He's already got a black eye there. He is kind of cut right along there, and it is going to be bleeding pretty badly for Beauden Barrett. And that's the worry about facing Fiji. They are going to be some very solid individuals to stop what happened to Beauden. It was the carry of Ravai, and then from there, I think he got the hand. Oh no, he got the boot there. He got the boot of Ravai, and that is going to be a strong boot as well there. Unfortunately, flicked up, kicked him in the face there. He's already got the black eye. He's going to get another one there if he's not careful there, Beauden Barrett. But now it is going to be a little bit of a stoppage in play while we do wait. And they are saying totally accidental as well. Come on, All Blacks as well, says Serena or Seriana. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. And also we have got Fijian flags from Raya in the chat. Ethan Blackadder walloped him as well. He didn't. He is a strong individual, Ethan Blackadder. Let's go, All Blacks, says Adam Cooper. Damn, he got kicked in the face. And Paul Bodie now as I stuffed up. I mean, it was already pretty rough for him because of the fact that he did have a black eye going into this match by the looks of it. Not sure what happened there. Perhaps he tried to tackle the likes of Brady Retallick in training, which wouldn't have gone too well. Hamish check for Bodie's eye on the 23rd minute, right? I mean, I saw it just before and it was bleeding a little bit, but Damian McKenzie now going to be out on that field, so he will be slotting into that first receiver role, which is actually relatively along the same lines as what he did in the last match against Tonga. He was coming into the line being first receiver quite a few times, so I feel like that will be playing into his strengths a little bit. But Damian McKenzie as a number 10 for the Chiefs, it never quite goes as well as he would like. He has some good games, but also I think when he is number 10, I think the Chiefs had a reasonable losing rate. But this one, in this situation, I feel should be fine for him. That has been fed into the scrum now. Off the back, is he going to be able to get it out? It's going to be, oh, that is harsh. It is going to be a penalty against Fiji. So in that situation, unfortunately, the game was stopped for Beauden Barrett's blood bin. But then from there, it means that Fiji lose their advantage and their momentum that they had going forward there. Bit of a harsh one. Almost 400 viewers. Yeah, it is crazy the amount of people that we have got watching already. Hello, bro. I'm watching from Fiji. As well, says, and hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Do let me know if I do get your names wrong as well, and I will try my best to correct them. Greetings from Malaysia. 27 degrees, rainy, very humid. Tell you what, that sounds like, I mean, at this stage, it's 4 degrees here in New Zealand, so I feel like somewhere in between I would be pretty happy with at the moment. George Bridge also having some issues with the Espresso machine. Billy Hudson didn't have their cup of coffee this morning as well, says Sebastian. And also, thanks, mate. Love what you do. From Christchurch in New Zealand, just a few hours up the road, but now Fiji have claimed that one in the line out. Going back now, Vola, wide ball, risky stuff there. It's going to be in the hands of Ronnie Soul, and now he is going to Ronnie Soul. He's got the man on the inside, goes himself. He has been tackled by Geordie Barrett there. And at this stage, Fiji have got all the momentum back. Johnny Dyer driving for great low tackle from David Harvey there. Had to be made now. Going back, Ben Vola, they've got the advantage as well here. Fiji, Retallick right on the ball. And they have still got another advantage now, running hard at the line. Fiji only 10 metres out. Can they get their first try of this match? Ronnie Soul goes back. Going to be now Ravo. No, sorry, it was man on number 3, Jersey Dogue, who had a bit of a run. Going back. Oh, that was beautifully handled there by the Fijian player. Wasn't an ideal pass at all. 6 phases now. They've still got the advantage. 25 minutes in. Going to be now Ravo. Once again having a run. Kura volley. Going across field. Little inside ball. Beautifully done. Aroni Soul is getting extremely close to the line. Only a metre short. Who is going to be taking it on? He's going down. He is still inches from the line here, Fiji. Can they get over the line here and score the opening try of this match for themselves? The ball is literally a metre short. He's looking for it. It's come out the back. It's going to be over the top. He's gone for it. He's done a full spin in the air there, trying to get over the line. And at this stage, they've got another advantage for a little knock on against the All Blacks. They have to be very careful with the discipline here, the All Blacks. But Fiji at the moment, they are on hot attack. They've got about 6 forwards all next to the right going. I will have a go at getting over the line now. Can they do it? It has been slowed down big time. Now they're going out the back line. Vola. The passes were off. Oh, that's been taken nicely by Nadolo. Steps as well. Offload on the outside. Hasn't found hands. But they'll go back for the advantage. Tell you what, Fiji almost able to score that opening try of the match for them. That was entertaining and a half. All Blacks somehow surviving just out from their own line. And they had the advantage though. And I think from here, you just take the quick tap and go. I think for Fiji, they have got some units in that forward back. What are they going to do? They can't take the 3. They're too far behind, I think. Watching from Egypt, says Millie as well. Welcome in from Egypt. We've got people from all around the world tuning in for this one. Fiji, says Jim as well. Nadolo versus DMAC, who wins? I mean, Nadolo, I would say, off form from the Autumn Nations Cup, if he can continue that, but that was a while ago, of course. What are they doing here? Ben Vulliver's got the ball in the hand. Is he going to be kicking for the corner, or is he going to be going? Yes, he is, and I respect that decision big time. 10 metres out now. Fiji are going to have another opportunity for possibly a line-out rolling more well, says Danny as well. And come on, Fiji, says Millie. And also we have got in there definitely ABs, as well, says Latifa and Fiji. Let's go. Says Jay, if you haven't already anyone in the chat, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to vote in the poll in the live chat who you think is going to be winning this match. Now it's going to the back. I will go back to the chat in a very short moment now. There's going to be a rolling maul defended by the All Blacks, but now it is wheeling round for Fiji, making a couple metres. It's going nicely here. The big fullback of Fiji using every kg of their weight. Now it's going to be breaking off the back. It's going to be Tui Su going down, and it's a try to Fiji. And it is a dog pile at the moment, which means maybe, hopefully there's no All Blacks under there, but that is a try and a half. Fiji score in this first half, and they are now almost, I would say, back in this match. They're going to be on 11 points with this kick. They will only be 8 behind if he can get it. But that is going to be the try, and it is going to be Albert Tui Su in that number 8 jersey. Boy, he can run with the ball in hand, that man. Tui Su, there we go. We will add that as well. Did score it very nicely there. And because of it, the rolling maul, it worked out. They decided instead of going for the 7 points, instead of going for the 3 points, they were like, right, we want to drive in, we want to get a try. And then Albert Tui Su, Half Valley, no chance of stopping that big man there because of the fact that he has got power and a half, that is for sure. And it is a beautiful drive at the line. Tui Su able to score it, gets the dog bowl from the boys as well. And the Fijian coaches are extremely happy with that one. Nepalulala is not, but Fiji right back in this match. The chat is going absolutely crazy at the moment. So are the Fijian fans. They are absolutely loving it at Forsyth Barr. And it was Albert Tui Su once again who was able to score that try. Fiji have come to play here tonight. And I'm hoping it will be a very entertaining rest of the match like it has been already. We've got a whole heap of people in the chat too, brother. Thanks for the stream. Says Cuzzy D. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. We have got Go Fiji Go from Narendra and also Wayne watching from Brisbane as well. So thank you very much for tuning in. A couple hours behind, I believe. So that will be a 5:37 at the moment, if I'm not wrong. 21 to 11. Says Jim, it is indeed. And we also got in there, Go Fiji. Says Siki Samoa. Has he got that one? No. He has missed that one, unfortunately. Ben Vula, that one probably needed to go over. But at this stage, 21 points to the All Blacks, 11 to Fiji. 10 minutes till we get to halftime. Who is going to be the next player to score a try? Let me know in the chat who you think it will be. I am very curious to know. Go Fiji, go, says Divkesh Singh. And also we have got UK, says Luke. So we've got people from all around the world, which is very awesome indeed. That's taken by Nadolo now. Giving it back to the captain, Borgia. You know, he's going to run hard with the ball in hand. And it's going to be around the side. Little knock on, though. And Paul Williams looked hesitant to put that one out for the knock on. But now it's going to be another opportunity for the All Blacks. Only around 22 metres out. Go All Blacks. Go, says Amantos of Fiji. As well, says Kalebi, and also we have got Go Fiji, go from Bavaria. Fiji, says Sai Mili. Hopefully I pronounced that one correctly as well. Go Warriors to win tomorrow as well, says Jeffrey Fockett. And also, bro, wear sunglasses. I want to see as well, says Jim. Unfortunately, YouTube, even if we showed any footage that is even distorted, they still take your live stream down. Unfortunately, yeah, because he's watching from Brisbane as well. So we've got a few from Brisbane. Fiji has a chance, says Danny as well in the chat. 30 minutes in to this match. And Fiji, they have been impressing me with their attack. They just need to have a little bit more of the possession at the moment going the All Blacks' favour. But 4 penalties up against both sides at this stage. And 2 of those times, they have led to tries in the rolling maul going out the back line, I believe. Even 3 maybe between the 2 sides. But Aaron Smith now with the scrum feed on the 22, 100% scrum feed success so far. It is extremely stable. Great scrum from Fiji. Able to hold it up as well. Now it's going to be Smith. Goes into the hands of McKenzie. Little offload back to Damian McKenzie with a step as well. Damian McKenzie. Oh, he's been whacked there. Who was that? It was Botia. Is McKenzie conscious? I think he is. And Botia has won the penalty. That is what you expect from Fijians. They come to play. They bring that physicality. Damian McKenzie, you don't know what hit him there. But, you know, when you see a young player, or not a young player, but a small player like Damian McKenzie, you know he can take a hit. And we have seen it many times. But Botia fired up. Beautiful hit there from the captain. And because of it, it leads to the opportunity for Fiji once again to be able to get out of their own 22. Thanks, bro, for the broadcast as well, Seth Maria. No worries. I enjoyed doing this. What is my cat doing? At the moment, he is going, I could sit up here once again. But whether or not he does it, we have to wait and see. Way, he's up. And now it's going to be, they are showing Damian McKenzie. I want to see this hit again. So it was Smith, Harvey, little offload back to Damian McKenzie. Beautifully done. But then Borgia lines him up. And as Justin Marshall says, boom far. He was hit almost in the head there, Damian McKenzie, but he was falling into it. But Vula now off the line out there, going to be kicking this one way downfield, taken nicely by George Bridge. Offloads back to Geordie Barrett. He has got a long boot, and he is going to be using it, kicking it straight down the middle of the field now. Beautifully done by Geordie Barrett, rolling quickly towards the line. Going to be taken by the number 9, which in this one is Kuruvoli. Kicking it downfield. That is a good kick as well. Damian McKenzie takes it, though, close to the touchline. And once again, the Clutch King has got a bit of space for himself. Passing it across field, goes to Lulala. He is willing to run at the line. Hit hard by the Fijians, and that's going to be Fiji's ball once again in the breakdown. And they've won another penalty now, Fiji. And that was the man in the number 6 jersey, which in this one was Johnny Dyer. I feel sorry for Damien's ribs. I feel sorry for Damien's head. He got whacked in that tackle by Bodia. Penalty, Fiji, says Jim. It is indeed. Watching from Melbourne, says Jay as well. That looked like a yellow card. I think it was because he was falling into it that it did save him a little bit there. We also got Mackenzie Muscle as well, says Wayne. And at the stage now, Ben Vulavula going to be kicking this one for touch once again, wanting to make sure this one goes out here. And he does indeed. Good kick downfield, and now Fiji are going to have an opportunity about 30 metres out. Now, Beauden Barrett's going to be returning out to the field. Want to see what his eye looks like. Tell you what, he's got a black eye on one side almost, and he does have the blood a little bit. That eye is almost closed for Beauden Barrett. Not looking too flash at all, but at this stage, he wants to be out there by the looks of it. Looks pretty rough for him, though. That eye at this stage. I know Botia will stone smash Mackenzie. I'm a Chiefs fan. Yeah, well, Botia might be as well, because he decided to do a massive hit. Now it's going to be claimed there by Fiji once again, doing very nicely in their line out, running straight at Beauden Barrett once again. That's not what you want. You just come back out onto the field and they go, right, you've got a target on your back, but now it's going to be Johnny Dyer once again driving for 22 metres out for Fiji. 6 minutes till the end of this first half. Going to be once again Rabbi, and he has been driven down by Big Brody Retallick. I mean, I say Big Brody Retallick, but some of these Fijian boys surely are just as big as him there. It's going to be the try scorer, Tui Su now on the 22 still. Going to be going back into the hands of Vulavula. Quick hands of Botia now. And he has been tackled there. Beauden Barrett straight in that breakdown, trying to get it, not quite able to at this stage. Oscar Satutu steals the ball, and that is legal. So he is off now, Oscar Satutu, but he is going to be dragged down by the number 9 for Fiji. But the All Blacks taking this one back. It looks like little kick of mine from Beauden Barrett. He's got a bit of pace, but it's not going to be able to go to him. Little offload back, and now it's going to be Nadolo running straight. Oh, great tackle there. A good hit from George Bauer. That would have been a stinger for the shoulder, but he has slowed down Nadolo, which is hard to do. Now it's going to be on the halfway line. Goes back. Vulavula once again now. Going to be the man in the number 7 jersey, Kunavula. Having a chance. I will read the chat in a very short moment, but I do appreciate you all being here. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be covering New Zealand versus Fiji next week. We also covered Tonga versus Samoa a little bit earlier on. What a win for Samoa there. Vulavula kicks it high. Well, Vulavula, sorry, I think he said Vunivula. But now it is going to be a kick back downfield from Geordie Barrett. He has got a mammoth boot on him right back, almost into the 22, beautifully weighted. Ben Vulavula now looking for the kick, decides to sell a bit of a dummy. He's run straight at Retallick and Shannon Frizzell, and he has got himself in a bit of trouble now. And it is going to be the penalty to the All Blacks, possibly the kicking opportunity would have been the better option. Aaron Smith wants to take it quickly, decides against it there though. And Geordie Barrett not releasing ball is the call up against Fiji. Great broadcast, bro. All Blacks got to pull up their sleeves as well, says Tokoa. And also we have got 5 minutes left in the first half, everyone. It is indeed at this stage, 35 minutes, 30 seconds through. Beauden Barrett's eye is looking rough. And perfect pronunciation of Fijian names. Great job as well, says Robbie T. Thank you very much. I was a little bit worried that when I say them quickly, sometimes they come out a little bit wrong, but hopefully overall they haven't been too bad. I saw this live stream of All Blacks versus Tonga with a mirror in the back. It got taken down, says Danny. Yeah, that's the thing. YouTube are very strict in terms of that copyright because of the fact if they get a message from Sansa, if they don't take it down, they can get sued. So that is why YouTube take down channels and strike them down. Pretty much that one's gone to the back there. Taken by Tui Pelotu, back to Shannon Frizzell now. Oh, it's gone backwards there. It's going to be in the hands of Sever Reese. Tries to find the offload, not quite able to. I believe that man joined it from the side, and it's going to be a penalty now to the All Blacks once again. And now at this stage, they are going to be about 10 metres out. Doesn't want to give up the ball there. Even Blackett are not too happy with his opposite number. And we also got Dosso Vetti. That means go Fiji, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And we've also got who's going to score the next try, Geordie. As well says Ed Vogel. And go AB, says Jessica. Tell you what, next try, I'm going to say Hoskins Satutu off the back of a scrum because I see they're taking the scrum now, so maybe that's an opportunity for them. Tosso Vetti, Tosso as well says Selena. Hopefully Tosso is all right. I'm not too sure. We've got what's W with all what's with all these penalties. I believe that is from Ed Vogel. I don't know. At this stage, both sides just given away a few too many for their liking, I would think. Because even the All Blacks, they have done the same here. They have given away just a few too many for them as well. We have got there Tucky on the side of the pool as well, says Benny Lee. I'm not too sure what that means. Aaron Smith next try. How many errors so far, says Ed Vogel? I know earlier on when they showed it, it was about 4 and 4, but now I would say it's probably up to around maybe 6 and 6 or something along those lines. But hopefully they do show that at halftime and we do get to see a bit more information on it. At this stage, I will mention if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've currently got a scrum reset, which is why we have got time to talk about it. We will have a look. And at this stage, we are sitting on 3,107 subscribers. So thank you all very much. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We might even be able to push towards 3,200 by the end of this live stream, depending on how it goes. But all the support is very much appreciated. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the live stream as well. Come on, Aaron Smith, get a try as well, says David. And we have also got there, let's go Team Fiji, says Christina. And at this stage, Fiji aren't out of this match. They need to make sure they don't give away another penalty in these last 2 minutes of the first half. And also, they don't want to concede another try, because if they do that, then they will be in a little bit more trouble going into that second half. But now Aaron Smith putting the ball into that scrum for the All Blacks now. Driving forward, Hoskins Atutu bringing it with him. They've got the another advantage. Now it's going to be Hoskins Atutu off the back. Tries to do the fend. He's not going to be able to fend off Tui Su, though. And he has been driven backwards, but he's still going. Hoskins Atutu straight over the ball. Fiji have stolen that one. No, they haven't. Weren't quite able to get it out of there. Now it's going to be Big Brodie Retallick getting another carry. The All Blacks 10 metres out, only a metre and a half left. Or minute and a half left, I should say. Goes back Havili now. Sells a bit of a dummy looking for the hat-trick onto Nepo Lulala. Takes it one-handed and is driven down to the ground. The All Blacks still have that advantage, though, that they can work with. Aaron Smith calling for a couple more men on the left. Goes in the hands of Cody Taylor now. Trying to drive forward, trying to find the try line like he did many times throughout Super Rugby Trans-Tasman. And now it's going to be back into the hands of Brodie Retallick. Fiji so far holding up in defence. Currently up to 6 phases now. Still driving forward for Fiji. On the ball there. No, he's not able to get it. Johnny Dyer. Smith goes back. Can Fiji hold on? Bowden Barrett on to the hands of Havili, and because of it, it's gone into touch. And now it is going to be another opportunity for the All Blacks off the penalty. Fiji with Redrado and Tuasova would be the team to beat as well, says Luke. And that's the thing. It would be awesome if we were able to see that. Although I think, did Tuasova Tuasova may be injured and Redrado sevenths, if I'm not wrong. So it's interesting to see whether or not maybe they will be back into the coming matches. Although I don't think they'll be able to get quarantined enough. Who else do Fiji play this year? Hope they do get a few more games. Great commentary as well, says Louis Burns as well. Thank you very much. Let's go AB, says Jessica. And at least highlights exist as well, says Danny. And great commentary. Who the F dislikes this live commentary? It is people who want to see the real match. But yeah, unfortunately on YouTube, we are unfortunately unable to show anything. The Fijian number 1, I believe it is, Ravi there, is down for a little bit. And we also got in there in the chat, people were about hurt that they won't show the game as well. Says Grumbley's pretty much an All Blacks looking sloppy. Fiji playing amazing footy as well. Says Tesla, yeah, that's the thing. Penalties are going to be a huge factor in this game. Whoever gives away the least penalties will end up, I would say, probably, I want to say, will be winning this match. Although Fiji, they will need 1 or 2 more tries to be able to do so as well. Whoever's got Fiji will win, says Vish Rand. And now, while we are waiting for the scrum reset for a little bit of injury time, we will have a look. And we can see now that at this stage, we've had over 500 votes on that poll to see who you guys think is going to be winning. And at this stage, it seems 61% or so, 60% have said that it will be the All Blacks. It kind of keeps them going up and down from 60 and 61. So at this stage, it is still relatively close. So like this game. And I guess at this stage, if you're looking at the scoreline, that is probably relatively close to what it would be as well. We have got in there Tosa Viti Toso as well, says Gita. And also we have got in the chat FJ for Fiji from Marco Vodopolobia. Sever Reese playing. He is indeed. He's out on the right wing, although he hasn't really had too many opportunities so far with ball in hand. So it is unfortunate for him in that regard, but I feel like he will still get a few more touches a little bit later on in this match as well. We have got, yes, says Jay. But yeah, they've got the replacement of Will Jordan, who will happily slot into that right wing position. Scrum 1 so far. Scrum penalties conceded 2 against Fiji in this situation. So this could be another penalty depending on how it goes. 5 meters out now for the All Blacks. We're sitting 13 seconds left in this first half up until we get to see the next half of a rugby. But Aaron Smith going to be putting that ball in off the back. Hoskins Atutu looking dangerous. Breaking the line. Hoskins Atutu. He's been out of the tackle by Tui Su, though. And straight in there, Fiji win the penalty just out from their own line. And at this stage, Fiji defensively have been pretty solid at times in this game. Shannon Frizzell was not quite able to stop them there. And Fiji, how's Villa performance so far? He said, I feel like at the start he was just a little bit rusty in terms of that kicking game, but from there he has been stepping up nicely. And then number 10 jersey, him and Bortia linking up very nicely indeed, although he is down at the moment. Ben Villa might have gotten a finger in the eye or something along those regards. And there show the game says nothing. Unfortunately, due to licensing, it does mean if we were to show any footage, our live stream would get taken down and we would get banned from live streaming for 3 months. So I am sorry about that, but that is going to be halftime now at Forsyth Barr Stadium. The All Blacks 21 points and Fiji on 11. So it's still a very close match. Some would say it could be anyone's game in that second half, but we will have to wait and see. But I do thank you all very much for tuning in for this live stream. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've recently hit 3,000, and hopefully, from here we will keep on growing the way that we are. It is awesome the support you guys have been showing as well, and we have got Penalty Fiji in there. Hey mate, my dad just got a new laptop, so he's looking at old photos. As well, says James Gordon, also AB's bench is full of experience. It is indeed. I will put it up on the screen for you guys as well. And something you won't be able to see will be the men in the number 22 and 23 jersey. I will quickly remove this one so you can see them. But Manasa Mataili, it's going to be interesting to see what he can do off the bench. Of course, a couple of his Fijian friends, Fijian teammates, will be playing for the All Blacks in this one. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. All Blacks are finding it tough, though, says Jake Lacey. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit against this physicality of Fiji. One of the most physical sides in rugby, that is for sure. Will you remember me when you're famous? Says Riley. I will indeed. I try my best to remember a lot about you guys in the chat when you do put it in. I try my best also to read out every single message because of the fact that at the end of the day, you guys are putting in the effort to be able to say hi. So I want to repay the favour by shouting you out. Dean has said go All Blacks as well. Team Fiji all the way, says Izarelli. And also we have got any live stream, please. Unfortunately, other than Sky Go, what else have we got? Sky Go, Stan Sport, and maybe Rugby Pass, but I'm not too sure. It's one of those ones that, other than that, there aren't really too many other options. But I'm sure on the All Blacks YouTube channel after the game, they will be uploading the highlights. So that will be an awesome opportunity for you guys to be able to see it. Yeah, let's go. Can't wait for to watch Yato as well. Yeah, he's going to be coming off the bench. The Bordeaux player who has had a very decent season. I'm guessing All Blacks, 46 All Blacks. I'm guessing 46 All Blacks, 18 Fiji as well. I'm struggling to speak at the moment. Great effort so far for Fiji. Yeah, they've been playing strong. And I feel like it's one of those situations that the next 40 minutes, I'd say the next 20 actually, they need to make sure they are the team that is doing most of the attack, or else the All Blacks have that ability of being able to run away with the game in the last moments. We have got Danielle has said nice commentary, bro. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciated there. I will put that back up for you guys who are just tuning in. Halftime, All Blacks 21-11 for Fiji. Mackenzie's not starting now. It is Bowden Barrett at number 10, but he did come on the field for a little bit, Damian Mackenzie, because of the fact that Bowden Barrett had a bit of a busted up eye. So it will be interesting as this match goes on whether or not it keeps on swelling, because he was looking through, it wasn't looking too good for him because of how swelled up the eye was. And Fiji and New Zealand, my two best teams as well, will come over from Blazers, from Blazers channel. Fiji doing well. They are indeed, Victor. They are playing a very good game of rugby up against this All Black side. And it's one of those ones, if they can keep that intensity for the next 20, it could go either way. I know that this man, he will be very nervous at the moment, Mr. Ian Foster. He will be hoping that his side can get the win, or else he will be absolutely slammed in the media, I think. Don't forget to sub, says Riley Bennett. You heard the man. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Fiji will be welding Yato and Manasa Mataili in the second. I hope they spark some magic. Fiji just needs to keep up the tempo. Exactly right. It's one of those ones. So far, Tuisu in their number 8 jersey has impressed me. Also, Johnny Dyer at number 6. And then I would say in the back line, over Botia has been bringing the physicality. Like that big hit he did on Damian Mackenzie was phenomenal. And it's one of those ones that if he can keep that up in the second half, keeping that physicality game, because the All Blacks at times have looked uncomfortable in the breakdown, I will say. And it's one of those ones that if they can kind of stop them from being able to run away with a game, the All Blacks will have a very good chance of maybe, or Fiji might have a good chance, actually. I will check the poll again for you guys to see what we are sitting on at the moment. 58% saying the All Blacks, so it's slowly going down. Perhaps Fiji could be able to make the late comeback here as well. And we have got Punch Fozzie for us as well, says Bucko for the polar bear. Anyone remember Johnny Blaze? I do indeed. He's a very nice fella indeed. And, nice commentary, says Nanai as well. Thank you very much. And Johnny Blaze, we've got sick commentary, says Sila. Thank you very much. Anyone who is new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Although it has got an upside down face, so I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I do appreciate you being here for this live stream. They are showing a couple of the highlights of this half. Tell you what, Fiji had some good moments in this game as well. Geordie Barrett, that first try that he hit the ground hard, he hit it hard. But I feel like the Fijians are hitting them harder in this one. The All Blacks, yes, go Team Fiji, place your votes as well. Says Izarelli, and also most anticipated player in the AB squad right now. I think Will Jordan is the name that comes to mind for a lot of people. He scored 5 tries in 100 minutes of Test rugby. He has scored 7 tries, and he will be wanting to add to that today, and that's why it's going to be exciting to see what time he ends up coming out there. And we haven't got Fred Hales just watching Fiji grab the ball as well. Need Dalton, and we always got Akira and Satutu. That'll sort out the lack of physical loosies as well, says Marco Vanapola Bear. Yeah, it's one of those ones. Dalton Papalia, I'm a bit worried because he has got a calf injury, and I actually said at the start of the last match, I said if it ends up in the situation of, at the start of that Tonga game, I said that he would actually end up getting injured, and he did, which makes me sad. Guthrie has said ouch as well. We have also got a donation from David. David, thank you very much, mate. Well done, Hamish. I'd like to challenge our new subscribers in particular and everyone else to donate to the Kiwi Lads. Thank you very much, David. Hugely appreciate it. I was actually going to have party poppers that I was going to be popping in the lounge, although I'm not sure how that would go with whether or not the smoke alarm would go off. But nonetheless, I will actually ask you guys a question. Normally, for a donation, we do a question for the chat. Oh, this is actually a very relevant one, and it's one that I'm probably going to ask anyway, but that is, which player will score the next try? The exact player. Who are we thinking? I'm thinking, I think it's going to be George Bridge. He hasn't really had the ball too much yet, so I feel like he's going to get an opportunity in that second half. But thank you very much for that donation as well, David. David, I do appreciate that a lot, mate. Is Jordy Barrett playing left wing? No, he is at fullback for this game. And Hamish, I think your cat is winning at the moment. He is indeed. He is the one who is sleeping. He is smart at the moment, although he's not really smart because of the fact who would sleep during a game of New Zealand versus Fiji. The way that it's been going at the moment has been a very good matchup to watch. We have also got in there, ABs will win, but Fiji is well disciplined and build a good structure towards the World Cup to even make the quarters again. ABs attack, doing well, just lacking in the roles and commitments. Says the Snooze, well said as well. I feel like it's one of those ones that Fiji, going into that next game, I feel like they've got a decent chance of being able to take it to the All Blacks once again, although their best chance probably is in this game because of the fact that if you end up in that situation of, I feel like the All Blacks will learn from this match and kind of end up doing a little bit of a switcheroo perhaps. I think Nadolo is going to score as well, is the prediction. Also Reese as well. And we have got, don't start that again, says Marco for the follow David. Yeah, we crazy last time, didn't it? But yeah, we do appreciate that donation once again, David. Who is your man of the match so far, says Abel? I would say, David Arveli scored 2 tries. So it's hard to say not him, but then there's a few other players out on the field. I would actually say, for me, Johnny Dyer, even though he hasn't scored, Tui Su also, a couple of those loose forwards for Fiji have been looking very strong throughout this one. Namani Nadolo will score. Will Jordan, big fights as well, says Riley, and who's playing centre back for the ABs. I will show their starting lineup for you guys as well, for anyone who is wondering. It is that one. The front row is missing, but it is Bauer, Cody Taylor, and also Nepo Lulala. So the back line of Bowden Barrett, Havili, Ioane, Bridge, and also on that right wing, Sever Reese with Jordy Barrett at the back. It is strong. Quite a few Crusaders players, but it hasn't quite been linking up, I don't think, the way that they'd like it to at time out. I think that is because of that physical defence of Fiji. It does make it that you have just that little bit more of a hesitation. It's like when Jordy Barrett scored, 2 of the players who did the draw and pass got absolutely nailed in the tackle. So I don't think they want to do too many more of them, depending on how it goes. Whoever's got there, Cole's next try, says Steve Smith. Definitely could be. I feel like Dane Cole's off the bench. Will they give him a full half? Cody Taylor overall in that first half, I think, was relatively quiet, to be fair. But the rolling maul, I feel like, is where the All Blacks will have to go. A couple bucks might cost me my marriage. As well says Marco Vitabola, we wouldn't want that. Definitely not. But Ian Foster. I'm going to have an extra guess for who is going to score purely because of the fact that it's Ian Foster and he does what he likes. I'm going to say that it is going to be, or it's either going to be Jordy Barrett or Bowden Barrett because this man absolutely loves himself a Barrett. I'm going to say it's going to be Jordy Barrett scores next for him. Marco, didn't you turn out 150 the other day, mate? He did indeed. It went absolutely bad. They were having, I guess, it was almost a bidding war. No, not bidding war. It was just trying to assert the dominance of the chat. And it was just the fact that everyone just went absolutely mad with the donations, but it was hugely appreciated. It went straight back in to the channel, and now we are actually using the live streaming software that I ended up getting. We're actually sitting only 60 subscribers away from hitting 3,200. So that is insane. So if you guys do want to help us out, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, we'll get some stats up for you guys as well while we are waiting for the second half to get back underway because it is still close. What's that pattern on your ceiling, Hamish, as well? Like those straight line zigzag design. It's interesting. I think at this stage, it's not going to be around for much longer because of the fact I think we are going to be changing the ceiling at some stage, but it is pretty fancy. You end up like just looking at it and you can't stop looking at it at this stage, which is kind of weird, but it is quite enjoyable. Fiji actually had more possession in that first half. Territory went to the All Blacks, a very close game, 3 tries for the All Blacks. Tell you what, Fiji, 10 defenders beaten compared to the 15, 145 compared to the 157. They are not out of this match yet. Tackles made, they actually had 69% of the tackles made, which isn't ideal. We've got a donation from Scrum Lads. Challenge accepted, lol. 100 or 10 out of 10. Going to Hamish, y'all like my haka shirt. I did see it. It is actually very nice, and it's actually on the screen at the moment, I do realise now, because of the fact that it does have your picture up. And it did have the whole lyrics to Kamate, didn't it? If I'm not wrong, but we've also got from Luke, let's hope that Fiji can hold off the All Blacks onslaught as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. That is for sure. We've also got, by the way, Kiwi Lads, it's definitely the best of the commentary channels this week. Thank you very much, mate. Hugely appreciate it there. And at the moment, we have got a huge amount of people who have been watching for this game. I appreciate every single one of you for being here for this matchup. It is awesome to see such support, and we are going to be doing the match next week as well, including the Manu Samoa versus Tonga rematch, because of the fact that Tonga, they're going to need a big win in that one to be able to possibly qualify in Group D. So we should mention about the fact that Fiji, they are going to be in the same group as Australia. Once again, they are always in the same group for the World Cup. That is for sure. Your cat is watching the game on their phone as well. Maybe he is just off the side. We have also got another dono sub and like for the brother as well. Says Riley better encouraging the donations once again. And we've got Paul Pucker and Seth Smithy. Are those the actual results from the Sir as well? And we have got, by the way, Kiwi Lads. It's definitely on. I read that one. And we have also got Scrum Lads. I love it, mate. It's so cool as well. And just watch the last 20 minutes as well. Says he makes sure, yeah, that's when the All Blacks are going to be running away with it, I think. But Fiji, if they can score next in this match, they have got a very good chance of being able to win this one, or maybe get right back in it. The hit on McKenzie should have been a penalty or a card. It was a little bit high, but I think the thing that saved the man was because of the fact that McKenzie was falling into it a little bit. He kind of ducked down, so I think they were saying that the mitigation factor was a little bit lower than it possibly could have been in that regard. But we have also got there, can I watch? It says Alisa, hopefully I pronounced that correctly, but unfortunately, due to licensing, if I show any footage, unfortunately, the live stream will get taken down. So I am sorry about that, but I will try my best to provide the commentary for you guys when the second half does get back underway. But this one has been pretty close. Half-time, Fiji having more of the possession. All Blacks a little bit more of the territory, but it is a pretty even split subs. Get him 3.2K. He is the man as well, says Riley. And Crystal has said, thanks for the live commentary, bro. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. This isn't the All Blacks. It isn't the All Blacks are playing poor. It's because Fiji are playing good, says Mr. Hankey. Yeah, Fiji, in the breakdown, they have been just out-physicalitying, but that's not a word. But at this stage, they're more physical in the breakdown, and it is rewarding them with those penalties. Get him straight over the ball. I believe it's been Johnny Dyer and Tuisu a couple times, just straight on the ball, and then they do win the penalty. Definitely only a few minutes out from their line as well. It's crucial moments like that can win you a game, and they are doing nicely. Subscribe for that as well, says Cuzzy D. Thank you very much, mate. Hugely appreciate it. All Blacks will win. Watching it on Sky Sports says, hello, my name is Zeus as well, or Zuzi maybe. Not too sure, but yeah, at this stage, the All Blacks leading by 10 points. If Fiji don't score the next try, they're going to be in a little bit of trouble in terms of trying to catch the All Blacks. But Fiji, if they can play like they did in that first, there is a very good chance that they will be able to. This should be free to watch. I 100% agree that they should have this on. More coverage taken by George Bridge off the kickoff. We are back underway for the second half now. Retallick, little offload to Nepo Lulala. Both of them met by the wall of defence from Fiji. Aaron Smith now looking like he will be passing this ball back. They've got the advantage as well. They take the penalty there, the All Blacks. The discipline of Fiji. They can't afford to give away too many penalties. Rest it could lead to more points. Bullet from Fiji, says Joey as well. Welcome in to the live stream, mate. I would love to see Fiji roll Aaron Smith's All Blacks as well, says PC Metro. That would be sad, wouldn't it? If the first game Aaron Smith is captain for his 98th test cap and he is ending up with the losing record. It's like when Sam Kane became captain. It didn't go too well for him at the start. Philemon has said, thanks for the live commentary, bro. Thank you very much for tuning in as well, mate. Vanaka commentator says, Tavaita, thank you. And now it's going to be Rieko Ioane on the halfway line. And now the All Blacks. Oh, that's a little bit of an awkward pass. George Bridge takes it, but he is met once again. I've said it many times, but the wall of defence is one that you're not really getting through unless there is a gap opening up. Once again, Retallick being taken down. He's been busy, but he hasn't really had too many massive moments in this game so far. But Aaron Smith now looking for the box kick, rolling the ball back a little bit. Has been told to use it, kicks it high here, being chased here by Severeez. He's not going to quite get it. It's going to be taken now by Muri Valu, dragged down Satutu, trying to get straight in the breakdown, not quite able to line it up though. Now it's going to be Kuravoli, goes out into the hands there. What, is he a number 3 or a number 13? Number 13, I was going to say he is running phenomenally. That was Naya Kalevu is the name there. Little offload, beautifully taken there by the number 5 offload. So now this is a prop, ladies and gentlemen. Ravi running straight at Geordie Barrett here at pace. Boy, prop there. He was running quicker than some of the backs out there. But that was beautifully done. Now they're on the 22 here. Fiji, 42 minutes in. Going to be one of the locks. Has claimed that one, the number 4, looking for the short side now. Fiji, they know that they need to score next, and that's exactly what they're trying to do. Shannon Frizzell, though, on the ball, not quite able to get it. Going back now, fumble there. And it's been stolen by Big Brody Retallick. I said he hadn't had any big moments. That one was one. And now the All Blacks have taken it straight back. Aaron Smith goes to Barrett now. Cody Taylor, Blackadder with the men on the outside. Rico Ioane, quick hands, Bowden Barrett knock on. And now it means that it is going to be going back for the scrum feed to Fiji. This game is going at a quick pace. Oh, it's a penalty there. Bit of push and shove between Ethan Blackadder and one of the big Fijian forwards. And at this stage now, there is a bit of tension out on the field. That is for sure. Continue to smash from Fiji, says Millian. All Blacks will be strong for the last 20 minutes and Fiji will be tired. And that is exactly right. Milking penalties as well, says Ed Vogel. I think it's just a case of, unfortunately, when they're going for that turnover most of the time, it does end up, if you do lose your footing, you kind of have that risk factor of ending up in that situation of, what am I trying to say, possibly losing that one. But it's a penalty to Fiji here in this situation. No, sorry, it's a penalty to the All Blacks. I forgot what way we were going, but foul play is the call. So now it is going to be Havili. I believe that is because he didn't wrap the arms, I think is the call there. He just absolutely whacked him there. Who was that? Tui Su it was. He kind of put a no effort, yet he still sent Havili flying as well. That looked like it hurt. Yeah, it would have. He will be feeling that one tomorrow. David Havili, Fiji is on, says Andrew as well, and hanging in the balance. The lad as well, says Jason Will, an outlaw. Welcome into the live stream, mate. Go Fiji as well, says Manish and Tosoviti. Says Tavaita, sorry. And it's the game for Rugby World Cup qualification. This one is not the Manu Samoa versus Tonga one was. George Bridget out of the tackle once again. Nadolo off the field. And it's going to be Manasa Mataeli now, who has made his way out there straight on the ball with Johnny Dyer. Not able to get it though. He has lost his footing and now it's another advantage against Fiji. Shannon Frizzell, Cody Taylor, men on the outside. Goes to Havili, drawing past George Bridget. Said he would score the first try of the half. And that is what he did. He got whacked late by the Fijian player, Tui Su, but that is going to be a try to the All Blacks now. We will add that one to the list. It wasn't going to be an easy kick, though, for this one out wide. But George Bridge was able to score it there in the 44th minute. And they had to work a bit harder for that one there, the All Blacks. But it was the ruck that gave away the advantage. Then from there, it was Havili with the quick hands out to George Bridge. The Crusaders teammates linking up. Havili got whacked, even though he had nothing to do with the ball there as well there. We will quickly put George Bridge on the try scorers list for the All Blacks. And now we have got another try in this match. This one's looking like it's going to be a very high-scoring one between these two sides. Aaron Smith, very happy man at the moment. We haven't got 2 cents dislike as well. And 3.15k subs. As well, says River knows this. We are flying up at the moment. Did someone get a yellow card? They did not. It was just foul play, unfortunately. George Bridge next try as well, says there's groin, no unnecessary penalty. Fiji as well, says Nixie, and that's the thing. Discipline. They've got to make sure that they do have it in check here. Bowden Barrett third for the most points for New Zealand. He's got a long way to go before he catches Mertens in second, and Dan Carter, of course, with almost 1,600. But at this stage, also, while we are having a look at this kick from Bowden Barrett, almost from the sideline, he's got 2 black eyes here, Bowden Barrett, so I think he would have taken a knock on the nose during training at some stage. As he got that one, Bowden Barrett, not quite. He's thrown that one over the post there. The number, I think that was number 13 or so for Fiji, but that one is not going to be converted. And 26 to the All Blacks now, 11 to Fiji now. We are sitting, like you mentioned, 3.15k subscribers. Thank you all very much. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And also, we have got in the earbud. He looks like he's been sprayed with beer mace as well. Says Strongly. That's a good way of describing it, and I feel like it's pretty accurate in that regard as well. But now it's going to be kicked off once again by Fiji, going high, trying to retain this one. Could be taken. Yes, it is. It was the lock, the number 5, Nakarawa, who was able to get it now for Fiji. Tui Su driven backwards by the ABs. And at this stage, on the halfway line, Fiji have another attacking opportunity going short side now. Bouncing off the tackle, Tui Pilotu straight in that breakdown. Not able to get the ball now. Going into the hands of the number 9 once again. Tell you what, the loose forwards for Fiji have been extremely busy in this match. Going back now to Ben Vola, flat ball there. Don't think the number 4 there. Maya Ravu. That's a hard one. Maya Navanua. That is a hard name to say. That doesn't come out very quickly at all. But now it's going to be an advantage to Fiji on the halfway line. Ben Vola, little chip behind, taken by Havili. And they are going back for the penalty now. We have got Tosoviti as well. Says Kama Tosoviti from Bernadetta as well. And my bro, 3.15k subs. Let's get to 10k, brother, as well. Says Marco Vanapolia. Maybe at this stage, I think the prediction from Isaac was going to be getting to 5,000 by the end of the year. So that is the first goal. Let's see if we can do a good prediction on George Bridge, said Ed Vogel. I think it was just a case of, the only reason I went with him, I think, was because of the fact that Severeese hadn't really had the ball and I decided that it was going to be a winger. But now the All Blacks, this could be a rolling more opportunity for Fiji because of the fact that they are now going to be inside of the 22 with the line out. To be fair, Fiji should go for the points rather than the try, says Luke. I think they haven't given up on winning this match yet, though. I think they've gone the All Blacks. They are always going to be scoring tries. So we need to make sure that we score more tries than them to be able to win this match. But now it's going to be Matavesi with this line out throw going to the front there, taken nicely by the number 7 going short side now. It's going to be Matavesi down the wing. He is getting close to the line. He's getting held up. He's offloaded. It's a try to Fiji. And it is going to be the try for the number 7. He looked like he was injured and someone just jumped on him, but it was Kunavula who was able to score the try. Fiji straight back into this match now. This match is not over. And Fiji looking fired up for this one, but it was Misulami Kunavula who was able to score that one. We will add him to the list of Fijian try scorers in the 47th. Was able to score at the number 7. The line out, it was looking nice. Was originally the man who scored the try. Then little offload out into the hands of Matavesi. Little offload back into the hands of Kunavula, and he scores the try. I'm going to quickly write this name in for Kunavula. That is a hard name to spell as well. Salami Kunavula in the 47th. There we go. And this match is on. I am excited. Fiji are right in this one at this stage. We have got Frizzell let that bloody try as well. Says Malik and Fiji fired up as well. They should be indeed because they are playing very well. You guys are saying 10K by the end of the year. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe we can do it. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hugely appreciate it. Like he is married already. Says Donna DB as well. And we have got that's what captains. Or that's what happens when you make. Oh no. We have also got there Tosaviti says Ajit, and also Fijians players are faster, yet the execution and tactic is not so good, says Ed Vogel. Yeah, that's the thing. If they keep this physicality up for as long as they can, they have got a very good chance of hanging in here till the final moments of the games. But it is going to be Ben Vulavula now. Kicking this one. It's hit the post again, unfortunately for him. It got away to the side a little bit, which means it is going to be unconverted for Ben Vulavula. Still a 10-point game between these two sides. 26 to the All Blacks, 16 to Fiji now. Try for Kunavula there. What your cat name it is, or cat's name it is, Billy. And he is currently outward on the chair at the moment. But at this stage now, Ethan de Groot making his way out onto the field from Southland. I expected him to get more of a round of applause from the crowd, to be honest, because he is a Southland boy and from Otago, or from the Highlanders as well, home ground for that man. And we have also got in there Fiji, a lot of Fijis in the chat for the flags. Another 30 minutes, that's the thing. In this game, it's all going to come down to the wire, perhaps. So Fiji, definitely if they can score the next try of this match. But Tyrell Lomax also on the field, so replacing the two props here. The question is Dane Coles out there as well, or is Cody Taylor? I'm having a look around, can't quite see either. Oh, that was going to be an awkward fall, but thank you very much, Fijian forwards, for catching that man, because he did a full cartwheel. Dane Coles also out on the field now. Going to be straight away Ethan de Groot in the action, helping Blackadder make that tackle, who has also had a very good game. Ethan Blackadder kicking downfield now. Vulavula almost charged down by Satutu, going into touch here. Geordie Barrett takes it, gives it to Bowden Barrett now. The brothers linking up. He's got George Bridge on his side. He's going to do the kick in behind, going for territory here. Found a bit of space in behind. It's going to be sitting up for Vulavula, who does kick it downfield, and it does go into touch. And now the All Blacks will have the line out sitting about 40 metres out, 35 out from the line. And we have got cheers from Ajit. And also we have got in there, no matter what, All Blacks still comfortable win today, says Ko Chai Fang. I don't know whether it's that comfortable at the moment. But yeah, they did save that player from landing awkwardly, so I do appreciate both teams for that, because we've already had some big hits in this one. We don't want any serious injuries. But George Bridge now running hard at the line, being dragged down now. Aaron Smith 30 metres out. Tui Pilotu getting another carry now. He has been busy throughout this match. Bowden Barrett, little grubber in behind. It's bounced back up, and it's in the hands of Fiji. And because of it now, it means that they have got this ball straight back, 40 out from their own line. So Tutu making that tackle. Or the number 9 is down at the moment. That's not what you want. It is going to be Simeone Kuruvoli, who wasn't quite able to get back to his feet there. So maybe the sub for him won't be too far away, but now it is going to be once again Fiji. They're looking a little bit slow to get up there, Tui, so it was. Going to be kicked downfield by Kunavoli. That's a big kick as well for a man who had an injured leg. He has booted that one far. Now it's going to be Severise. He sees a bit of a gap, and he's going straight up the middle here, Severise. He sees his opportunity running hard. Severise, he's got plenty of pace, offloads it. Do it below to, oh, he didn't find the offload to Barrett, but he's still going, and because of it, Ethan Blackadder going for the corner. Manasa Mataeli tackling his teammate from the Crusaders. Retallick now 5 metres out. and the All Blacks trying to get it. I think it's going to be an advantage it's an advantage once again to the All Blacks there. Not rolling away, unfortunately. Goes back, Beauden Barrett, cross kick here. He sees George Bridge. Now it's Upfield going for it, taken nicely there by the man in the number 14 jersey, going back for the penalty. 30% of population, 30% Fiji population living in New Zealand as well, and they will be back in the Fijians in this match. So far has been a very entertaining one. Levani Borthia is a legend. He is indeed. He has been playing extremely well in this match as well. Physical, to say the least. Is Mataele playing for New Zealand? No, he's actually on the side of Fiji. He's playing in the number 23 jersey. So he was able to stop the man from getting to the line, Ethan Blackadder. So it's going to be interesting to see whether or not he will have an impact later in this match as well. But now they are going upstairs, I think. Oh, it's going to be a yellow card. Oh, no. Uh-oh. I think he's going to be off the field here, Levani Borthia. No, it's not. It's not him getting the card. I thought for a second he was going to be receiving this one, buddy. Oh, how deep, buddy, as well. We have got Danny with the Fijian colours in the chat as well. Go Fiji, go, says Karalani. And we have got smash that like and subscribe button, folks, to not miss out on next week's rematch. Sorry, I'm reading two things at once and it wasn't going well. I believe it was actually Nakarawa who ended up going off the field there. But yeah, if you haven't already, it was the fullback. Murray Valu, which means now they are going to be down a man, and this is going to be danger. I said if Fiji got a yellow card, the All Blacks would score 2 times in that stage that he was off the field. So we have to wait and see whether or not that is going to be the case here as well. Like they are saying, desperation defense from Fiji. But yeah, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel as well. I haven't actually seen how many likes we are sitting on. We are currently sitting on 176, which is a crazy number. Thank you all very much for that. Let's see if we can push towards 200 here. And also, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button because of the fact we are on the road to 3,200 subscribers at the moment. We are getting close. If you want to help us out, please do. But Severis now, he had a brilliant run up the middle. Going to be the rolling ball once again. Dane Cole's got this ball at the back now. They're going sideways here, the All Blacks, but now they're starting to edge forward. Aaron Smith got the ball at the back. Composure at the back of the rolling ball. It's getting close, only a couple meters short. Dane Cole's now just at the break off the back. He's gone down, and it's a try to the All Blacks, the first of 2. Possibly in this time that the yellow card is existent, but unfortunately for Fiji, they've done so well, but that was just one penalty too many, and because of it now, it is going to be costing them some points on the board. I have said that it is going to be converted, by the way, so I am 2 points ahead in that regard because it should be a reasonably easy kick, but normally when I say that, they end up jinxing, but it all came from that run from Severis, passing it out the back line there. Tui Pelotu, I thought he missed this opportunity, to pass to Geordie Barrett, but then in the end, they did get that rolling ball going after the penalty, and now Dane Cole's just able to get over the line with that rolling ball. Very nicely done by the All Blacks. And now they will be looking to extend that lead to see how far they can get themselves. Then he broke off the back, goes down, I should say. But Dane Cole's, he's only been out on the field for about 5 minutes or so, already scoring himself a try straight over the line. And the All Blacks were able to score. I'm just waiting to see what minute it was in. He was able to score it. It was around the 52nd minute. So we'll put that in. And by the sounds of it, they have made a replacement for the number 9 of Fiji. They have gone with instead Sitariki Tui Kuvu, I believe is the pronunciation there. I could be wrong though. Oh, Beauden Barrett's missed it. He always does that. Anytime that I say he will get that kick and I will add the points, he ends up missing it. So now I will go back and it is going to be 31 to the All Blacks, 16 to Fiji at this stage. Here's Beauden Barrett missing kicks as usual as well. Go the mighty All Blacks. Says David, who got the yellow? It was actually Kini Murray Valu who ended up with that yellow card. So no fullback out on the field at the moment for them. And we have got Kunavula making his way out or coming off the field, sorry. That is the man in the number 7 jersey, and it is going to be Yato coming out onto the field. I know a lot of people are excited to see him out on the field since coming back from, I believe he is playing for, I've forgotten the team, Clermont, I think it is, if I'm not wrong, but it could be now. It's going to be almost claimed by Fiji off kickoff, but now it's going to be Tui Pelotu. Let's clean that one up 40 metres out from their own line here, the All Blacks. Going back, Beauden Barrett, setting up for the kick, kicks it downfield, looking for a bit of space in mind, taken nicely by Ben Vullavulla. And he has returned fire with a big kick down the middle of the field, taken by Beauden Barrett. He's got Geordie Barrett next to him, and he gives it to him. Geordie Barrett kicking it in behind. That's not a good kick at all. I think it's gone straight into the hands now of Ironi So. I thought for a second it was going out on the full, but that's going to be Shannon Frizzell with a big hit there. Ethan de Groot trying to get on the breakdown, not quite able to steal that one straight away. Now it is going to be going short side once again for Fiji. Good tackle there from Tui Pelotu. Coles drags him down as well, and he's turned it over in the breakdown as well, Dane Coles. He's had a big impact. He's in the group now, running straight at the Fijian defence. The All Blacks 40 metres out from Fiji's line now. Tui Pilotu going to be playing up back, goes back. Aaron Smith is down for a little bit there. Now it's going out the back line though. Hoskins a 2-2. He's got Rieko Ioane with him. Little offload, but didn't quite find the hands that he was after. But Sever Reece cleans up. Now he is running straight sideways. Sever Reece trying to dodge the tackles. Little offload. Going into the hands of the number 17, which is a tent in this one. And now Fiji got the ball straight back. And it's going to be Yato driving forward, but it was stripped from him. Now it's back in the hands of the All Blacks. This game is going too fast. And Vili has saved me a bit of breath, but that one hasn't found touch. Then Volavola now kicking it downfield. And I think he was standing out, so it would have been out on the full, but instead the All Blacks take it quickly anyway, so they are going to be continuing. Now it's going to be Rieko Ioane out to George Bridge lined up there in the tackle by Sal. It was a brilliant hit there from Sal. Now Aaron Smith back at the halfback role, goes to Bowden Barrett. The defence at the moment coming up nicely for Fiji. Driven down to the ground now. Tyrell Lomax straight on the ball, though, was the number 6 for Fiji. Has he got that one? Yes, he has, and it's going to be a penalty to Fiji. And they are fighting back hard here in this match, Fiji. I told you AB comfortable, says Coach Fag as well. We have got AB, says Cole Evans. We got this win, boys. And I'll tell you what, the chat is going very quickly at the moment. Boogie has said, Vanaka commentator, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Do appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like on this live stream. At the moment, we are sitting on a total of 189, only 11 off 200. Let's see if we can get there. But at this stage, also on that road to 3,200 subscribers. And we are flying up there. Only a total, I feel like it sounds like a lot, but 38 away. I feel like we're not too far off, to be fair. So let's see if we can get there before the end of this live stream, perhaps. But now it's going to be Sam Whitelock looking like he's going to make his way out onto the field. Is he going to be coming on for Brodie Retallick, or is he going to be coming on for Tui Pilotu? Maybe they go Tui Pilotu and Whitelock, or maybe Whitelock goes at 5 and Retallick switches back to 4. Could be the option. But at this stage, 5 minutes left of the yellow card of Kini Murivalu. But Tui Pilotu comes off the field, so it's going to be the old combination, as they're saying. Bleeding nose for Tui Pilotu. We did say earlier on that there would be a few of them. Rico's into 13, always looks dangerous. Yeah, that pace off the mark is something that you just can't really, you can't teach. Like, you've either got that pace or you don't. Rieko Ioane, he's got plenty of it to burn, and he usually does. And if he gets an open break here, I feel like he could almost go all the way, but that's going to be thrown in by Fiji, taken nicely by Yato there. It's going to the back. They've got the advantage now, Fiji as well. Raw straight through Ethan de Groot. Thought he had the ends on the ball, decided to whack the replacement number 9, which in this one is Tui Kuvu. I believe Emily Evans got the ref. Better give a yellow card to the AB soon, just lacking for Tier 1 team as well, says the Snooze. That's the thing. They've got away a lot of penalties in this match, the All Blacks. And we have also got Know Your Pot, says Cole. And we have also got High from the Game as well. And we have also got All Blacks helps Pacific Islanders shine. And that's the thing. In this situation, Sever Reece, I believe he is still out on the field. They will be replacing him relatively soon, perhaps. It's going to be possibly Will Jordan. And he, like I mentioned earlier, 100 minutes of Test match rugby. He has scored 7 tries so far, so he'll be hoping to extend it here. But Volavola kicking for the corner here. This is good for Fiji. Uses up a bit more time in this matchup. Taken nicely by Basiliato there with the jump. And then from there, it was just a bit of a counter ruck, but then de Groot round the side absolutely whacks the number 9. But now it's going to be in the hands of, I believe it is going to be claimed by the number 5 there, Nakarawa. Going a little bit sideways. They've broken off, and it's going to be the man in the number 2 jersey getting close to the line. Almost able to create an opportunity for Matavesi. Now they're going around the side once again. Fiji, all of the All Blacks right next to this breakdown now. Going to be Nakarawa now. Getting a carry. He has gone to ground once again. Can they get a bit of phase play here going, Fiji? Can they find that gap that they need to get right back into this match? It's going to be the man in the number 17 jersey, Hatit, driving forward. I think I was pronouncing it wrong now. It's going to be the man in the number 6 jersey close to the line for Fiji, just not quite close enough. But now from here, they are going to be going back once again after 7 phases now. Driving forward with the roll there. It was Tui Sui's ended up on his back, though, I believe. And they've got the advantage now. This could be a yellow card. Surely this is a yellow card against the All Blacks. Now it is going to be once again another opportunity. Tui Kuvu goes back. It's going to be Vasiliato, runs straight at Sam Whitelock. He hit him hard. Little knock on, and it is going to be the blow of the whistle. Little bit of push and shove. Dane Cole's there, having a bit of a chat to the number 4. Mayana Vanua is the name. Beer sponsors every rugby related thing. As well, says Danny, and also we've got his bloody Frizzell again. Stop being so useless. And no, up the OBs says go and go Fiji, go. says Collies, and also go the AB, says Kay Dixon. But at this stage, Tyrell Lomax, he's also got a busted up eye there. Unfortunately, an elbow to the eye is what they are signalling, which does not look too good. It might even be the factor of maybe Nipo Lalala having to come back out onto the field. Perhaps go Fiji go, says Tubailangi. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And Fiji players make All Blacks an outstanding team. Send Fiji players to play for their country as well. Says Paulini, this one's going to the back once again in the line out. Can they get another rolling maul try? Only a minute and a half. This is looking great for Fiji. But Saliato at the front. They are getting close to the line. Driven sideways though by the ABs. It's going to be a penalty try. That's going to be a yellow card then, doesn't it? If it is a penalty try, you got to be handing out the cards there. That's an instant 7 points as well for Fiji. And that is very nicely done indeed. They are only going to be 8 points behind now in this match. David Havili, I think, by the looks of it, is getting sent off the field for the yellow card. So all of a sudden, now it means that the All Blacks are going to be down to 14 men. Fiji back up to 15. Is momentum shifting in this match? That's a big question. But the penalty try there was just a very well set rolling maul. Then from there, Basiliato at the front just helping push it forward. Then from there, illegally into that one. So it is a penalty try to Fiji. Tell you what, Fiji are playing extremely well in this matchup so far. I am enjoying watching them play this physical rugby, and it's working. It's causing a bit of problem, or a few problems, I should say, for the All Blacks here. I am just waiting to see exactly who it was, or what minute it was, I should say. Penalty try means, at this stage, 14 versus 14 out there on the field. Penalty try in the 60th. There we go. Fiji trying to fight back. Home Nations players currently laughing at the ABs right now as well, says Marco Votopolo. Playing against Fiji, but we're so proud of him as well, says Escoroy. And also we have got Razor after 2023. Come on, Fiji, bring it home for the people, says the Snooze. And can you show the game? Unfortunately, due to licensing, if it was to show any match footage, we do end up getting taken down. So I am sorry about that. But I will try my best to keep you guys informed about the commentary. 20 minutes left in this match. Taken very nicely there by Manasa Mataeli. And that one has bounced out the side, but luckily Fiji, for them, have still got that ball just outside their own 22. Looks like they are going to be creating a bit more of an angle for a kick, possibly for Ben Vulavula. Currently only 20 seconds left of their yellow card. The All Blacks still have another 9 minutes. So it's going to be interesting. 61 minutes into this game as well, for those asking about the time. Ben Vulavula kicks it downfield, not allowed to find touch, but he does find plenty of height on that one. Geordie Barrett gives it to his brother Bowden now. Going to be George Bridge trying to run up the middle. He is met by Hattett. Now it's going to be back. Geordie Barrett once again goes to Bowden Barrett. That's the combo that they seem to like. Rico Ioane, little offload to Blackadder. Almost getting driven backwards in the tackle by Seoul. Smith goes back across field into the hands of Sam Whitelock, getting one of his first carries of this match. That was almost yes, it is an advantage, unfortunately, for Hattett. Not being able to roll away now. It's going back. Rico Ioane, quick hands. Goes to Hoskinson 2-2, but they're going back for something. I believe it was obstruction. That was almost the opportunity for Severis to run away there, but not quite able to in that situation. Tesla, cheers, bro. Or thanks, bro. Cespadib as well. Good going for so far for Fiji as well. 900 votes. Can we hit 1,000 votes perhaps on that poll to decide who is going to be winning the match? At this stage, sitting on 900, 56% are saying the All Blacks, 44% are saying Fiji as well. It's extremely close for that one. Let's see who is going to be able to get the win in this match. We're getting close to the end. These are the big moments that matter. Everyone is saying that in this stage, the Fijian side, maybe they are slowing down the All Blacks. They have got some very good points or some very good players on the bench there. Full pass. Oh, it's a full pass from Rico Ioane, but they got a penalty instead there, the All Blacks. So unfortunately, because of that, another full pass, 2 full passes in a row from Rico Ioane. But because of it now, the All Blacks have actually got that line out. I think they're going to be checking this one, are they? No, they are closing the gap, so the All Blacks, good opportunity. Points, please. At this stage, it is 31 to the All Blacks, 23 to Fiji. Taken nicely here. Shannon Frizzell claiming that one. You'd have to feel bad for Fiji if the All Blacks score off this rolling maul, seeing as it was a 4 pass earlier on. It's going to be Dankos. They've got the advantage as well. This could be back to 14 men on the field for Fiji, depending on how it goes. Aaron Smith goes to Brody Retallick now, trying to drive 40. He is tackled there by Nakarawa, bouncing out for Aaron Smith, and that is going to be another penalty to the All Blacks. Aaron Smith telling everyone to calm down as well. Tell you what, it is going to be a very exciting finish. What's the point as well, Siska Vinny? Is that the point in these live streams? Because it'll pretty much for you guys who are unable to watch the game. I don't want you guys to miss out. So that is why I try and provide commentary so that after the game you can watch the highlights on YouTube, but you get a feel for the game. We've also got Go Yado Go, and we have got US Believe Fiji and one brutal team. They run like a bullet and hit like a tank. That is exactly how you describe them. They are very aggressive in this game, but it is working for them at the moment. But that one is going to be Dane Coles there going into the hands of Sam Whitelock. I feel like this is about to be a try, unfortunately, against Fiji. Dane Coles now driving sideways with this rolling ball being extremely patient, breaking off. And that is another try to Dane Coles in the 64th. And I feel bad. I feel bad for Fiji. Originally, they gave away the advantage after the 4 pass to Rieko Ioane, but they did play on. They got the penalty, and then from there, they built forward, and they were able to score that try. Dane Coles getting a second of the match. He is going well so far. Cody Taylor not able to score in that first half, but Dane Coles scoring 2 so far in the second. Try says it, Murray Molly as well. It is indeed. Will Sam Whitelock play for the Rugby World Cup 2023? I feel like he'll try to. His body may try and tell him no, but I feel like his mind at this stage, like he is playing some very good rugby lately. So if he can, I'm sure he will. What is your cat doing? He looks like he is almost dangling off the chair at this stage. Still 8 points lead. Comfortable as well, says Coach Ifang. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Says Marco Vonapolabia. You heard the man. If you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That one has gone over. So now the score is going to be 38 to the All Blacks, 23 to Fiji. And I'm trying to remember what my score was in my game that I played on Rugby Challenge. I don't think this is a mile off, which is kind of awesome. We've got Go ABs as well. You're commentating the game well, mate. Go All Blacks as well, says Coca-Cola as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, mate. Mean Boys, says K. Dixon as well. And we also got hello from Canula. Welcome into the live stream. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I will check all Will Jordan out on the field. That is a big change. Dosso commentator, Dosso as well, says Betty Lee. And also God bless and keep you as well, says Torrico. Thanks for the commentary, mate, says Kenny Nolan as well. That one is taken now by Sam Whitelock, 35 out from their own line here, the All Blacks. Going back to Bowden. Barrett puts the ball up high. And it is going to be a hard take for this man. Oh, he hasn't been able to take it there to number 15. Murray Valu now only going to be 5 metres out from his own line looking for the kickback. And he has managed to find touch, or has he? It's going to almost, yes, it's bounced in the field of play, but now it has bounced into touch. And we almost got these blowouts like last week. It's not good for anybody, so respect for Fiji. The Kings at 7s as well. Go Fiji, go. And that's the thing, they beat us in 7s. Recently, Fiji, didn't they? If I'm not wrong, we have also got in the chat, Johan Lavaskagni. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Yes, well, Fiji. They smashed the Aussies with this performance. So that's the thing. They're in the same group for the World Cup. So maybe Fiji could be the team that I'm moving through. But I will mention, if you haven't already, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I believe we have brought up that 200 likes, which is very awesome indeed. Thank you all very much. At this stage, we're sitting on 213, pushing towards maybe 250 for this one, but it is going to be a line out. Luke Jacobson out on the field as well now. Take it nicely. Oh, it's an awkward fall for Brodie Retallick. That didn't look good for the kneecaps. Now Ethan Blackadder has been able to claim that ball. Has Brodie Retallick got up? Tell you what, that man is built to steal. Brodie Retallick just got up like it was nothing. Now it's going to be Jacobson getting his first carry. Getting a couple extra meters for a side. Dane Coles around the side. He's got space. He's got Aaron Smith with him. Trying to link up. Didn't quite work out, but that is a great step from Aaron Smith. Get him back to his feet now. Trying to avoid all of the big Fijian forwards. Straight on the ball. Murray Valu was able to get that one. Aaron Smith stuck at the bottom of that ruck. And it means that it is going to be the penalty to Fiji now. They are saying that they're not convinced that it was a clear release, but it is the penalty to Fiji nonetheless. And now it means that they have got another opportunity. Ben Vulliville are going to be kicking this one for the touchline here. And I'm excited to see what happens in the last 13 minutes of this match. At the moment, only 15 points difference, which in this one, if Fiji score next, they're still right in this match. The forwards are getting bloody smashed as well. Says Smithy Toilet. Yeah, is Frizzell off, says Smithy Toilet. I assume it would be. But they are showing head clash for Brodie Retallick as well. I thought it was the kneecaps that got damaged, but he, at this stage, just keeps on getting up. What is the time, says Badeep? At this stage, we are sitting at 68 minutes into this match. And it's going to be the line out for Fiji, about 35 out from their own line here. Who's off the AB's bench, says Ed Vogel. They had the bench of Dane Coles is already out there. Ethan de Groot, Finlay Christie now made his way out there. Tyrell Lomax, Sam Whitelock. I think the only player that they haven't put out there, Will Jordan also out there. I think it's only Damian McKenzie that they haven't put back out there yet. Shannon Frizzell getting that one in the line out. Dane Coles goes back to Luke Jacobson now. Nice backline movement. Oh, Damian McKenzie is out there now in the number 22 jersey. Trying to stop that, but that's going to be, it's an advantage against Fiji once again. Finlay Christie goes back to Whitelock, who is extending the forearm into the throat of Hatit. Now it's going to be back. And Damian McKenzie actually on the field for Geordie Barrett this time. He came on the field for Bowden a little bit earlier. Finlay Christie getting his first touch. A halfback goes across to the group. Has had a solid game so far since coming on the field. Damian McKenzie goes back now. Whitelock. Now it's Retallick driving forward once again. Tried to place it and go again. Didn't quite work out, and it's a penalty going back for that old penalty. Finlay Christie there. in that situation. Finley Christie tried to take the quick tap, and then he ran straight at a Fijian player, but he wasn't on the mark, I believe is the call. 10 minutes to go as well. That running straight into the Fijian guy. Yeah, that wasn't going to end well for him. Christie got absolutely nailed. He did indeed. Thought about taking the quick tap, didn't quite work out. Fiji just doing good, says Brandon as well. Fiji will not win. AB's too strong as well. Points update, please, says Kavini. At this stage, it is still 38-23. 2 minutes left of the yellow card of the man in the number, it was David Havili at number 12. 12 minutes to go at this stage. Yep, we are getting close to the end of the game. It's going to be a line out for the All Blacks, sitting about 15 out from Fiji's line. Can they make an impact with only the 14 on the field? Just show the game. You've got freedom, as said. Yeah, nice one. But at this stage, I mean, the stream would only go for a minute. That's a brilliant offload from Ethan Blackadder there. Now Finley Christie going across field, goes black. Oh, it's going to be, there's a Blackadder once again. Finley Christie goes back now. Bowden Barrow white ball. And it's a try to Will Jordan. That man just scores try for fun at this stage. Now he's been on the field for Test Rugby about 105 minutes and he scored 8 tries. He has done extremely well there. Will Jordan, all he had to do was put the ball down, but it is a setup from the ABs that just keeps on rewarding them with points. And they have one less man on the field as well. At this stage now, we are going to put Will Jordan, add him to the list. We knew that we were going to. He always scores tries, Will Jordan. And that is exactly what he did there as well. Just puts it down in the corner. He will be thinking this test level international stuff's pretty simple, Will Jordan. And he has been able to score that one. And now the All Blacks, that brings their try tally up to almost, I think it's about 6 or 7 at this stage. Mean boys as well. And we have also got in the chat. I feel like I'm missing a lot at the moment. So hopefully I do get the chance to read all your messages a little bit later on as well. Once we conceded 23 points against Fiji, we're done. As well, says Millie Toilet, come on, ABs, says Yayesh. And also we have got 41-21 was the score from your game from before. Oh, so 41-21. That is actually, tell you what, that's not a mile off what my one was. So hopefully they will, yeah, I'm a little bit too far over, unfortunately, though. But now it's going to be Bowden Barrett. He is back out on the field. He's missed that kick. So now the score stays 43 to the All Blacks, 23 to Fiji. Oh, mate, they get these black eye missing brothers out of here as well. Says Snooze. Tell you what, they are getting whacked. Thank you, Fiji, says Ja as well. And we have got, hey, do you know some people on Fortnite? I don't actually, I haven't played Fortnite since way ages ago, unfortunately. But now it's going to be the number 16 coming back out onto the field. It is going to be a debut for Narasia. And hopefully he will have a big impact in this game in the later stages for Fiji. They need the next try and they need it very soon if they do want to do so. That's going to be kicked off by Fiji, though. Kicking it to Damian McKenzie, taking it nicely. Havili back out on the field after that yellow card. And he has been driven to the ground inside of the 22. That's going to be a penalty advantage, is it? No, not quite. Finley Christie now passing it back to Bowden Barrett. One more, David Havili now. Luke Jacobson goes to Rico Ioane on the outside. Damian McKenzie, quick hands. Will Jordan, you're not going to catch him in a foot race, but there is going to be someone cutting him off. Almost able to find the offload. That was absolutely brilliant from the Fijian player there to tie up the arms of Will Jordan. Now it's going to continue to go, though. Ethan de Groot trying to break the tackles. Thought he saw a gap. Wasn't much of one there, but Christie goes back now. Bowden Barrett, Damian McKenzie looking for the gap that he is after as well. Ripping the tackle off of Murray Valu. He is driven down now. It's an advantage. It's a penalty against Fiji. Murray Valu not rolling away. The man in the breakdown was the number 6 there, which was Johnny Dyer. But unfortunately, if the player hasn't rolled away, you cannot contest for that ball. But at the stage, 71 minutes in, 27 penalties. Is that how many we've had so far? Whereas Redrado, he is on the 7th circuit, I believe, if I'm not wrong. But Bowden Barrett now kicking this one for the corner. It's a good kick as well. And now it is going to be 5 meters out for the All Blacks. Once again, I miss Richie Mo'unga. I'm sure he will be back next week. They seem to be rotating the squad big time. Imagine a Fiji, South Africa, New Zealand combined team, says Johan Labascagni. I always say that hesitantly for the last name because I believe there is part of it that if I say it wrong, it sounds like a South African swear word. But yeah, Johan has said, tell you what, that would be a hard team to beat. That is for sure. Dane Coles at the back. Is he going to be able to get his hat trick here, Dane Coles? They are inching closer and closer. Fiji need to make sure they stop him, but they're not going to be able to. And Dane Coles hat trick for him there off the bench as well. Cody Taylor will be sitting there going, why didn't we do it when I was out on the field, boys? Because Dane Coles off the bench, 3 tries. And I am going to be adding that to the list of tries for the ABs now. They are really starting to crank it up. I think there's a little bit of blood for Dane Coles there, as you expect in a game this physical up against a side like Fiji. At this stage, they went for that rolling maul once again, able to do it for the All Blacks. And they're rolling maul at this stage. It's looking like it's going to be one of the keys for the All Blacks going forward. into the possible rugby championship. But Dane Coles gets it down once again. And it is another try Fiji as well, says William, and Dane Coles as well says Scrum Last Membros as well. And we have also got there, it is Nakora. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly in the chat. Will Jordan will score against the previous message. Go Colsey as well, says, is it Lewis or Louis or Lois? Maybe, I'm not too sure about the pronunciation. I am sorry, but we have also got message way earlier that I didn't miss. He was not available from Rads Gaming. That was for Semi Radradra. Player of the game at this stage, says France Toma. I feel like, player of the game I might have to come back to, because it could change in the later stages of this match, depending on how it goes. Looking through the lineups, though, you've got to say, I mean, impact player Dane Coles scoring 3, but I feel like there are other players who have been out there the whole time that have probably ended up in that situation of taking that. What about Fiji, New Zealand, South Africa, and England in the same pool? Says Jasmine, that would be a hard World Cup, that is for sure. And we always got the Go ABs from Jessica once again. At this stage now, the All Blacks sitting on 50 points in this match. They have been able to bring up the 50. The big question is, are they going to be able to extend it any more than that? They scored 100 against Tonga. They have scored 50 against Fiji. What is next for the men in the black? Now it's going to be Sam Whitelock. I'll tell you what's next. It's going to be a big run from the lock. Even Blackadder nailed in the tackle there by the replacement number 21, and it's going to be a penalty to Fiji. That was brilliantly done by Setariki Tuikuvu as well. And there's 1,000 votes as well on that one. So that is pretty awesome. We have had over 1,000 votes, and at this stage, the All Blacks to win this match is sitting on 57% or so. So it's interesting. I've never had a poll that's had 100 votes. I've never had a live stream that's had 600 viewers. We are ticking off all kinds of records for the Kiwi Lads channel at this stage. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We will be back next week and also a little bit later on tonight as well, because of the fact that we are going to have plenty of content coming very soon. I see that someone commented on one of the other videos that I did, the lineups video of the match between Fiji and the All Blacks, and said he said show us the game on that one, but that is only a 4-minute video talking about the lineups, unfortunately. But Christie now taking that one. Dane Coles falls over backwards because he didn't want to be in the way. Ethan Blackadder, quick hands. This is going to be very dangerous. You've got Will Jordan on the outside alongside, and it's going to be the pace of Rieko Ioane. He's nailed in the tackle. Christie, though, is going to get caught, and that is very unfortunate for him. Luke Jacobson, it looked like a certain try for the All Blacks, but now once again it's been stolen by Fiji. Dane Coles takes it back, and that could be a try to Dane Coles, is it? Yes, it is indeed. Dane Coles scores his 4th. How many tries is the record for Dane Coles in a match? Do let us know at international level, that is. I think they are going to be checking. No, they have been given it for that one, but Dane Coles scoring that one. That was brilliantly done in the breakdown by the Fijian player to rip the ball away, but unfortunately ended up with Dane Coles being able to rip it away. This was beautifully done. Rieko Ioane had Damian McKenzie and Will Jordan on the outside. Pierced his gap on the inside. Finley Christie there. He looked behind him, had a little bit of a fumble, unfortunately for him. Ben Fulavula just a little bit too quick. Then Jacobson taken down. Then from there, it was the number 13, which it was Waisia Naya Kalevu. And then from there, Dane Coles rips it away, scores the try, and they will be extending that lead now, the ABs. They've also got in the chat time at the moment. We are sitting 75 minutes into this match as well. We also got Dane Coles, your loose unit as well. Thank you, bro, for the commentary. Says Nixie, no worries. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Good game, Fiji. That was a very lovely game. Says Inaru as well. At this stage now, we have also got there Colsey Rock and good game, Fiji. That was a very lovely game. I think I read that one just before. Dane Coles is an animal. What a game for him as well. Yeah, 4 tries off the bench is phenomenal. He's only been out there about, I'd say, 20 minutes. Show last in as well, says Adam McDermott. Unfortunately, even now, if I show any footage, the live stream still gets taken down. I am sorry, but the highlights, the good news is the highlights will be on the All Blacks channel, YouTube channel that is, in maybe around half an hour to an hour's time. So you will be able to get to see all of the tries and all of the action from this one. Finley Christie there. That didn't look good for him. Well, it's not. Finley Christie took a huge bit of contact there from one of the big Fijian forwards. Well, it was the Yato. You don't want to stand in front of that man unless you have got possibly a ticket to the hospital, because he will run over you every day of the week. Dane Coles equals man of the match in Scrum Lassie. He did certainly have a big impact. That is for sure. Finley Christie has been knocked around like a ping pong ball. Yeah, he got absolutely whacked there. Jared has said nice pronunciation of the Fijian names, brother. And yeah, I have been working on it. I feel like some of them I'm still just a little bit off, and some of them I do have to kind of, like the likes of Naya Kalevu, I still have to have a little glance at that to make sure I have got it around the right way. One more try, AB, says Marco Fontopolivera as well. Could be on the cards, that is for sure. But at this stage, it's going to be a scrum feed for the All Blacks. 2.5 minutes left in this match. Big opportunity now for them to be able to do something big here, the ABs. And we have also hit 227 likes on this live stream, so thank you all very much for that. That one's gone in. Going Christie now, Damien McKenzie. Going to be looking for the little kick in behind. Will Jordan, he's decided that he's got plenty of pace, but not enough to be able to get that one, unfortunately. We have also got, do you want to see Rugby Challenge 4 or something like Rugby 20? I think at this stage, unless they change something major for Rugby Challenge 4 or Rugby Challenge 5, I would prefer that we get to see something else, purely because of the fact that they have been releasing the same going kind of over and over again. Unfortunately, Fiji, they success K Dixon. They've played well in this match. Like, they've given away a lot of penalties, which I feel like was going to be their downfall in that regard, but they have been playing pretty solidly. Like, their forwards have been out-muscling the ABs every day of the week here. There's going to be a little offload. Oh, that was a big hit from Brody Retallick, though. Maybe I take that back because Big Brody just got one back now. It is going to be Fiji with the ball in hand, though. Can they get one more try before the end of this match? Round the side there. And straight on the ball was the All Blacks, and that's going to be the penalty. Who was it? It was Shannon Frizzell, who was able to get straight over the ball. So I believe it was Hoskins Tutu originally that did get taken off the field. For it was Luke Jacobson. We have also got Vinaka Fiji as well, says Scroy. Did you watch the Tongan and Samoan game? I did indeed. I did a live stream. I watched along for that one as well. That was an entertaining game between those two sides. The fact that there were no tries in the first half and then it just opened up in the second, we would already have 63 as well, says Smithy Toilet. And we also got Fiji can only play 7, not 15 as well. And Shiraz has said a team doesn't train for a week to play the All Blacks. Yeah, that's the thing. Only having a week to prepare, it's pretty harsh. Like, next week, I feel like they may be able to do better, but then in the same sense, the All Blacks may be able to do better as well. That is a brilliant job from the Fiji forward there. Or it was actually the number 12, Borgia, and he was able to get that penalty for Fiji inside of their own 22. 30 minutes left. I turned off Ninspit and listened to you, listen to the bro here. Tell you what, that is an honour indeed. He is a very good commentator, Grant Nisbet. We have also got Kiwi Lads is taking off. Hamish, that's awesome as well. Says David, and love you, Fiji, win or lose. Says Nixie, and number 21 doesn't play halfback. He's a fullback as well. Does that mean, who did they take off there? Because of the fact, I know that they took off Kuruvoli because of his injury a little bit. Uza Saroyi was released earlier. Iskaroi, do you know who is actually on the field at this stage playing halfback? I might be able to see it very soon, but we're up to 80 minutes. It's going to be a line-out throw for Fiji on the halfway line. Can they get one more try in this match? Go USA as well, says Ralph Singh, and also for a team who struggled to assemble their team together, train for a few days, and score 3 tries against the AB, says Miller. Yeah, that is impressive from them. Like, they have had moments in this game that possibly, like, if they could have hung in there in that, like, middle section a little bit more, they could still be right in this match, but the All Blacks just running away with it a little bit near the end of the game. But now it is going to be in the hands of a bit of push and shove out there at the moment between these two sides, man, just diving through the middle of the ruck. Going to be going around the side, the number 21 now. Trying to make those meters for Fiji out the back line now. Flat pass, beautiful ball goes into the hands of the number 22. He is stepping back on the inside. He is also on debut, I believe. It is Enrico Bulirurua who is getting the opportunity there. Going back across Fiji. Still looking like they want that one more try at this stage. Sitting 81 minutes into this one. 8 phases, little kick on by Ben Fuller. Sits up all Damien McKenzie. He bounces off everyone and just doesn't seem to feel it. Now it's going to be out the back line. It's going to be in the names of the number 5. Nakarawa was backwards, so we do get to see the play continue. Borgia now with a step, little offload out the back to Yato, who is driving for, breaking off the tackle. Trying to link up. Yato's still going, but he has been driven down 15 metres out, just throwing the ball backwards for the Fijians. That is a brilliant run, straight and hard. But he wasn't quite able to get through the gap, unfortunately for him. Number 18 now. Atalifo looking like he's going to get a bit of a carry, making a metre or two around the side of the ruck. And at the stage, Fiji, they have no plans of kicking this ball into touch. They want to get themselves one more try. And it would be a very impressive one if they were to do so as well. The All Blacks, if they win a penalty here, maybe they will go for it as well. But now it is going to be, once again, Fiji driving forward up to around 5 phases at the moment, going short now. To hands on the number 20, Pasili Yato. He's getting driven backwards there by Retallick, Jacobson, and also Lomax, I believe it was. It has slightly slowed down now, which is good because my voice wasn't handling that pace. 7 phases now, and Fiji just working their way forward. 5 metres out still, looking for the right opportunity. I believe it is Nakarawa round the side being stopped by the All Blacks. Once again, they're probably hoping for an advantage here very soon up against the All Blacks. They have been told to use it, and they are just going to keep on continuing. Oh, it's bounced out, and now Sam Whitelock sees a bit of a gap, and he is running himself to the ground. He has been tackled. That's straight on the ball as well as he has given. Oh, a little knock on. Oh, no, it's the end of the game. There was a little knock on back there. I didn't want that game to end. That was fast-paced and enjoyable, this game between the All Blacks and Fiji, but at full time, it is All Blacks 57, Fiji 23. Very good game between these two sides. We got the All Blacks fans in the chat as well, watching from Los Angeles, Fiji as well, says Prashant, and also go the mighty All Blacks as well. Thanks for the commentary, Hamish. Good job. Makes me feel like I'm there, says Michael. Thank you very much, mate. It is hugely appreciated. What's going to be your coffee intake to stay up for the Lions game, Hamish? Oh, that's going to be tough. I feel like I'll just end up hopefully not falling asleep halfway through. And it won't be because of the game, because I feel like that's going to be a fast-paced one as well. But it's just going to be because of the fact that I will be sleep deprived. Shout out to my town, Papa Toto, and all the Fijian Kiwis out there as well, says Cathy. And we have, or Kathy maybe, and we have got refereeing rules. The last few years have been put me off rugby, says Damo. Used to be a diehard fan, now it just makes me angry as well. Yeah, there were a lot of penalties in this match. I think someone mentioned that there were about not 500. I was about to say 500, but there were going to be around 20-something penalties. Thank you, my friend, as well, says Nixie. And a Dolo no-show, says Stephen. Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. Hardly had an impact in this game. Manasa Mataili also kind of a little bit quiet, but he had a couple more moments. Thanks for the live commentary, Hamish, says Jay. Amazing game, truly amazing, says Scrum Lass. And also thank you for the commentary from India, says Yesha. Thank you very much. Did Ethan group play at all, says Ed Vogel. I think he touched the ball about twice. And then also, unfortunately, he ended up giving away a penalty. My cat in the background's trying not to fall off the back of the chair, but looks like great commentary, says Stephen as well. Did Manu Samoa win? They did indeed. The end score in that game, this is going to be a spoiler, by the way, for anyone who hasn't seen that game. It was 42-13. So they were able to make it all the way up to around that kind of 20-something points ahead. So now Tonga are going to have to win that next week's match by more if they do want to make it into that Group D. Well done, Fiji. And, of course, Tahu All Blacks, the best team on this planet, says Rosanna. And also we have got, thanks for updating us, commentator, says Yaman. As well, no worries. Thank you, says Jessica. As well, Papa Toto, Sol as well. And great commentary, says Theo. And we have got, thanks, bro, from Savanaka. And tell you what, there are a lot of people in the chat. It's going extremely fast, but I do appreciate you all being here for this live stream. It's been a very exciting one. We have had a huge amount of support. We will be back next week. And also later on tonight, I believe we will be doing another video or another live stream as well, whether it is for the match between who's playing Wales and Argentina. Could be a decent one to watch. We will wait and see. And we have also got, thank you, Fiji. At least you made it on the scoreboard as well, says Yaman. And also thanks, Kiwi lads. Great seeing Fiji giving its very best against the ABs as well. And thank you for the commentary, much Kenyan as well. Love you, or love to you as well, says Quest. And also we have got give some carrot to Fiji. Did Frizzell just bend over for the Fiji forwards? What went on? He had a couple moments later on in the match that he did a little bit better than he did in the early stages, because in the early stages, unfortunately for him, it just seemed to keep on going wrong. Like he just wasn't quite able to get it going, which I feel like he would have liked to coming back from an injury, but maybe it's just a little bit of rust. But now he is hopefully going to have a better game next game. And we have got, thanks for the commentary, mate, says Akula as well. And Bula Vanaka, Fiji from Strata. And also thank you for the commentary, Rose, says Raymond Ram. At this stage, we'll have a quick look at the likes. At the end of this live stream, we are sitting on 245. We were very close to 250. I know, maybe we will be able to get there before the end of this one. But I do thank you all very much for tuning in. It has meant a lot to see so many of you here for this game. I will get you some stats about the match as well. For those who are interested, Maxie has said good game here. Very close at times as well. Fiji came to play, and I feel like that was why it was so entertaining to watch, because they just weren't giving up. They played similar in regards to Tonga because of the fact that they just wouldn't give up against the All Blacks. They just kept going. Man of the match, he's Ed Vogel. I feel like they'll give it to Dane Coles because he scored 4 tries off the bench, but it's going to be interesting. We have also got a donation. No, that's the wrong one. No jab. It was from International or Intercontinental, but but we have got Cool Ass has donated the best rugby live cheer, the bro, even though you're a Cantab as well, says Cool Ass. That's the thing. I live in Canterbury, but I don't actually support the Crusaders in some regards. So I feel like there's something that gets you kicked out of Canterbury, of course. Like I'm pretty impartial in that regard because I'm halfway in between the Highlanders and the Crusaders in location. We have got, that was an interesting match because I am watching it in my mum's room on her TV called LG as well, says Jet Lee's. And thanks, boys, for the big improvement, says Latara. And also thank you, Huey Lad, from William. Fiji gave a good game. Can I imagine the injury in the AB's corner? Thanks for the commentary as well. See, that's the thing. Fiji, they were coming to play in terms of those hard hits. Like, they were smashing the All Blacks at times. And I feel like that's exactly how we knew they would play. We knew that they'd be physical. We knew that they would put up a fight in this match. And that's what they did. And that's the thing. That is only with 1 week of training as well. So you're in that situation of maybe in the future next week, perhaps they might be able to have a bit more rate each team's performance, 1 to 10, says Ed Vogel. I would say All Blacks 7.5, and Fiji, I will give them a 6. Seems very generous, but in regards to the All Blacks, last week they gave away a lot of penalties. So I felt like this week they needed to improve that, but they still continue to give away penalties. Unfortunately, in that one, who's the man of the match? Says Atunisa. Where are you going? He's gone at this stage. But at this stage, I think they would have given it to maybe Dane Coles, if I'm not wrong. I didn't actually hear it, though. Unfortunately, thanks, boys. Oh, I read that one as well. And we have got Mean Brother. You're doing AB's next game. I am indeed. I'm also going to be doing the British and Irish Lions taking on the Sharks later on tonight, I believe, which will be a good match as well. NZ did not destroy Fiji, so don't go around or going around and saying Fiji got destroyed, says David. Yeah, that's the thing. People will probably try and say like it was a difference of 34 points, but at the end of the day, Fiji were right in this match as well. Like it's one of those ones that thanks to the ref, that New Zealand as well, says David. But yeah, in the end, a lot of penalties against both sides. Fiji in the breakdown, I feel like that's where the All Blacks are really going to have to work on next week because Fiji were extremely strong in that regard. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see whether or not they can improve that. And we have also got Awesome Game Fiji, another good commentary tonight, Kiwi Lad, says Tony, and thank you very much, mate. I do appreciate that awesome commentary as well. Says Jessica, thank you very much. Too many penalties, Fiji, says Legendary. Yeah, I think the All Blacks would be feeling the same way in this situation. Just everyone giving away a huge amount of penalties, no matter what we did. Great as well, says Legendary. And also we have got ABs, maybe a 6 by the reserve team, Fiji, 8, I think that was, as in their tier. As well, says the Snooze. That's a good point. I mean, Fiji, that's, I think, why I gave them a 6. Like, it was probably higher than some people would give them, but Fiji in the breakdown, they were winning penalties, they were running hard with the ball, and they were just impressive pretty much. Had a bad build-up to the first match, and it shows when a team comes together and plays for one another as well. Hamish, man down as well. That's for Kieran, and we also got their refs calls were not to the standard. Sevu should join the boys in song as well, says Makavoto Polabea. And can we talk about the forward pass that led to the beginning of the blowout? That's a bit of skill from Kieran, isn't it? Stood up straight. Nice one, Kieran. But yeah, unfortunately, that was a big changing point in that game. It was the forward pass of Rieko Ioane. That's the thing. He did 2 forward passes. The first one he ended up getting away with, which unfortunately meant that from there they went out that back line and scored off the rolling ball. Start of Dane Coles scoring as well. Are you a gamer? PS5, Xbox? I am on Xbox One. That is my preferred console, or that is the one that I've got. Anyway, thank you, Kiwi Lad, says MH Joy. And also, we have got in there, do you want to eat some food? I probably will think about eating some food very soon. I think I have got something in the fridge that I might decide to have. I think that was what the hell for Kieran standing up, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And at this stage, yeah, he ended up popping straight back upwards. 6 try error from ref. The call went other way, while instead the Fiji, the call went to New Zealand, says Aman as well. Did Kieran just move on his own? I think he did. Check out his Insta post stream. We'll have a look now, mate, and see what it has after the okay. I will message you very soon, Big Sport, as well. Kieran's still having a bit of a wobble in the background. He's trying to turn around by the looks of it. Nailed it. Look at that. He's looking back forward now. Good job, Kieran. I started teaching him how to stand up by himself, which I feel like is working out a little bit. We have also got their prediction for Game 2 result. I feel like it's going to be it's a hard one. I feel like because the All Blacks were tested so hard in the breakdown, I feel like they will really try and improve that next week, which I feel like could lead to maybe a similar scoreline. But I hope that Fiji still end up putting on a very decent performance in that one as well. I'd love to see another very close match, and we need a turnover king into Lachlan Boshier as well. And Hamish, if Kieran turns around, I'm calling Ghostbusters. I wonder what time that was, because I think that may have been just before Kieran turned around. And we have got second match. Fiji need more discipline as well. Yeah, too many penalties, unfortunately. And in this situation, Kieran is still moving. He's going behind me at the moment. He's trying to hide Kieran. Yeah, he's going the other way. The cat is confused at this stage. He's going, why is Kieran moving? He just moved by himself as well. And this is honestly a fairy tale story. I lost the game, but won the hearts. All guts in the team. Yeah, in the breakdown, they were doing very well. My cat almost just fell off the back of the chair, unfortunately for him. He's going down. He's nailing it. Is he nailing it? But the stats in this match, I will go back to possession, 53% for the All Blacks, 55% territory as well. Cat is going to be jumping down. There he goes. There he goes. And now there's going to be 9 tries for the All Blacks, 3 for the Fijian side here. Conversion 6 to the 0. And also in this match, over 500 running meters for the All Blacks here. 516, 32 defenders beaten, 10 clean breaks. You have to say that they did deserve a lot of those 85% tackles, though. They missed 18 tackles here, the All Blacks. They won't be too happy with that. Fiji, unfortunately, missing 31, though. And the goal kicking success was only 6 from 9 in this match. Tackles made 120 attempted for the All Blacks. Dane Cole scoring 4 tries. Beauden Barrett, 67% kicking. David Arveli 2. Geordie Barrett 1. George Bridge 1. And Will Jordan 1. Then for the Fijian side, it was Albert Tuisu and also Mesulami Kunevula, who were the 2 try scorers, with Ben Vulavula kicking 50% of his attempts. Great commentary, mate. Kia ora as well, says Dean Wilson. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate you all being here for this live stream. He just moved by himself. You saw how Aroni tackled George Bridge. Tell you what, there were big moments in this match. The big hits were coming thick and fast. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who is going to be limping tomorrow, because there were some huge hits on the boys in this one. We have also got there as well. We have got at this stage only 14 subscribers away from 3,200. So we were flying up in that live stream, over 1,000 votes on that poll as well. We have got, I feel like the ABs are going to get a bonus from each try they make as well, says Ed Vogel, and I wouldn't think so, Sing. But Ian Foster, better not look over that team again. This is Ian Foster. He looks about as happy as Ian Foster gets at this stage. And Barrett face just got worse, says Stephen. And we have also got there Johnny Dyer put on a Sam Underhill, Maro Tojak, Tom Curry performance versus the ABs. He played very well. Also, the man in the number 8 jersey, who was also able to pick himself up a try. He did very well as well. He is about to come across the field, come across the screen, I should say, Albert Tuisu. And still, this is a new Fiji team. That is true. They had only about a week to train together. So they did very well in that respect as well. But nonetheless, I think that is going to be the end of this live stream. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we will be back a little bit later on for another matchup, whether that is Argentina-Wales, whether that is the British and Irish Lions taking on the Sharks. We will be back soon, and maybe even a little bit of the UFC tomorrow. But thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.